there's Sunday footy coming on up. Sunday footy coming on up. Hey guys, how you going? So down BKRsport. We're here for some Sunday footy. The Newcastle Knights taking on the Manly Seagulls here in round 13 of the NRL. Now, obviously, it's been pretty crazy week so far. With obviously the Broncos getting up yesterday over the Wars over there in New Zealand, and we had about 1 million streakers there. Obviously, who else won this weekend? We saw the Dolphins-Dragons game, which was pretty dreadful. Eels-Cowboys wasn't as bad for me as other people thought, but, obviously, the Eels got over the top in that one. And then last night, the Raiders took down the Rabbitohs in a game that meant a lot for the ladder in regards to the top and also the middle areas. So, it's an interesting time to be alive right now, son. An interesting time to be alive, and that's what we love to see, as this is the last game before we do have State of Origin Game 1 on Wednesday, where we will be live here an hour early. We'll be rocking, we'll be rolling. It's going to be a fantastic time. Fantastic time here on Wednesday. We've got a State of Origin preview coming tomorrow night with the Sports Shed TV boys. And then on Tuesday, what we still do... I don't know whether I should do my tips on Tuesday for round 14 or wait till Thursday, because there is no Thursday. Actually, there is a Thursday game because it's the women's game for State of Origin. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But today, guys, we obviously do have the Newcastle Knights here versus the Manly Seagulls. Now, the Knights come into this game and they're sitting in 13th position on 11 points, while Manly are in 9th position on 13 points. If Manly are to win today, they would go right this second up to 15 points, which would put them into 8th position. That would go put the Warriors out of the 8, but the Warriors will stay in the 8 if Manly don't win this game, because the Titans don't have the points differential to go above the Wars there with their bye, but for the time being, if Manly win, they would go into 8th position. If they were to lose this game here, Manly, would they drop below the Knights? They would not drop below the Knights, no. But with the byes, you'll see the Titans go above them and the Roosters go above them, so Manly would effectively drop down to 11th, with Eels dropping down to 12th as well. If the Knights were to win this game, they would have to win this game by about 16 odd points or so, about 16, 14 odd points to go above Manly. But then again, the Eels would go below them as well, but the Titans and also the Roosters would then go above the Knights. So not too much jumping around there for them. Then you've got if they lose this game, they obviously will stay in 13th, but actually, no, will they? No, they won't. The Bulldogs will go above them because they had the bye. The Bulldogs will go above them. So, the Knights would drop down into 14th and the Cowboys would drop down into... Well, the Cowboys are going to drop into 16th. Yeah, that's right. The Cowboys drop into 16th because the Bulldogs and the Tigers both have better points differential than them, and the Tigers would go up to 15th and the Bulldogs would go up to 14th. Well, dearie me there. Dearie me there. Wow. Actually, no. If the Knights lost, then they would go down to... The Knights would be third last. The Cowboys would be... the Knights would be 14th. The Cowboys would be... the Tigers would be 15th. The Cowboys would be 16th. Jesus, this is crazy, this ladder right now. Jesus, ladder is crazy. But let's get into the two-team lines here, guys. Before we do get into the chat, obviously hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Get around it. This game's at McDonald Jones Stadium, and the Knights are heavy favourites because the Manly Seagulls obviously do have a lot of players out here. Now, for the Knights, Kurt Mann in, Tyson Frizzell is out. That's the only player out with Origin for the Newcastle team. So they're basically full strength and no excuses should be had today. Kalen Ponga, he's a captain playing in fullback today. He's gone back to the fullback. They've decided to ditch the Lachlan Miller experiment and bring Kalen Ponga back into his rightful place at the fullback. So let's see how that one goes. I brought him into Supercoach this week. I needed to save my Supercoach. But then again, I also have Captain Ruben Garrick. So I've got a big day here, hopefully, on Supercoach today. Dom Young and Greg Matthew on the wings with Dane Gagai and Bradman Best in the centres. Tyson Gamble is the 5'8", with Jackson Hastings as the halfback. Daniel Saifidi and Leo Thompson on the front row, with Phoenix Crossland in the number 9. Jack Johns, Lachlan Fitzgibbon back row, and then Adam Elliott is the lock. Lachlan Miller, Jacob Saifidi, Jack Hetherington, and Matt Croker are the interchange, with Kurt Mann as the 18th man replacement. Again, this is a game that the Knights should not be losing due to the players that we're about to read out from Manly, who are out, and also Knights being at home. Now, the ins here for Manly: Cooper Johns, Jake Arthur, Morgan Boyle, and Toffo Sipley. They're in with Ben Trebojevic, Daly Cherry Evans, Jake Trebojevic, and Tom Trebojevic out. So all three Trebojevic brothers are out, and also Daly Cherry Evans there. Wowee, that is a real tough ask for any team to do in regards to the quality of players that they're going to be missing. KO Weeks is the fullback with Jason Saab and Ruben Garrick. So coach captain on the wings, Brad Parker and Tolotau Kuala are the centres. Josh Schuster is the 5'8", having a fantastic return after a lot of people doubted him last week against the Raiders. Let's see if he can do it again. Cooper Johns is the halfback with Taniela Paseka and Tofafo Sipley in the front row. Lachlan Kroger is the captain and hooker. Hamoli Onukwatu, unlikely to miss out New South Wales selection. He'll be alongside Samuela Fainu in the back row. And then Sean Kepi is the lock. Carl Lawton, Ethan Bullimore, Ben Condon, and Jake Arthur is the interchange. Wow, I love that actually. I actually love that. I love that Jake Arthur's getting a crack here. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Jake Arthur still with his Parramatta jersey there on the Manly team list, which is quite funny. He's on the interchange. Then Morgan Boyle is the 18th man replacement. I think that, look, I love Joshy. You know, I love Joshy Schuster. You guys know I know him from last year, effectively. But I think this is going to be a big ask for him and Cooper Johns to get something done here today against the Knights in Newcastle. I don't think the Knights are that great of a team. I think we all know that. There's a reason why they are where they are. But overall, the Knights should be able to get this job done here today. They are solid enough, you would assume. Still should be quite a few points scored in this game. The last time these two teams played was 32-32 when it was at Mudgee. That was the draw. That's why these two teams are on the odd points. It'd actually be great if they both drew today, so we don't have to worry about that odd point for those two, because Manly and the Knights are obviously around that 8 area, so a draw here would suit a lot of teams. A draw here would help a lot of those, like the likes of the Eels, the Wars, everyone actually, because pretty much everyone's between 18 and 14 points in that area now, assuming obviously with the Titans and the Roosters getting their bye points there. So yeah, a draw here would be perfect for the rest of the competition. Other than that, it's very, very close. But guys, obviously hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new around here. Let's get to the chat. Let's see what you guys are seeing ahead of this one. Jazzy Hampson says, nice beanie, it'd look better in blue. No, it would not. No. Fun fact for you. This is a really fun fact. I want you to hold on. I want you to put your seatbelt on. I want you to click it in. And the fun fact for you is, no, it would not look better in blue. No, that is the fun fact. It was very fun. I had a lot of fun saying that as well. Liam Porter says, go to the Sea Eagles. Star Wars Fanboy says, Ponga back at fullback will be super interesting and see how he goes, if it'll be permanent. I think it is permanent, man. I think they recognise for the second time in Callum Ponga's career that he is not a 5'8", he is a fullback. So yeah, I think that they've recognised this now, and that's why they've put him into that fullback role, because the 5'8" does put him into a lot of precarious positions in regards to his head, comparatively to the fullback. But in the same sense, like the way that he tackles is the concern. Like the way that Callum Ponga tackles is the big concern, to be completely honest with you. Satin says, up the Hatters, baby. Brighton says, nice beanie, mate. It's a great beanie, mate. Very good beanie. Monday left me broken. Says, didn't Manly Knights draw last time? They did. Yes, you are correct. They did draw last time. It'd be great to see them do it again, but I think Knights should be too good here today. The Knights should be, with a full team, with minus Tyson Frizzell, they should be too good here for the Manly Shingles, mate. Jesse says, what's your take on Ricky letting Croker rest against the Tigers to have his 300th game at home the following week? Personally, I wonder why I've seen so many fans not happy about it. Yeah, look, I actually don't mind it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just trying to look if I've got something here. I actually don't mind it like other people say. Like, I get it. I understand why people be like, oh, no, if you want your best team out there. But, look, he's having his 300th game. They're playing the Tigers at Campbelltown Stadium. I can tell you right now, I definitely not want to be having my 300th game at Campbelltown Stadium, man. Like, yeah, I don't... I'm not personally the biggest complainant of that. I think that he's obviously getting older now, you know, celebrated at home at Canberra in front of your home fans. Again, I understand the complaints of put your best team out there, but I guess Jared Croger deserves to have a bit of a, you know, it's getting to his send-off now and have it at home in front of his home fans. And it's against the Tigers. It's against a team that is currently going to be in third last at the end of this weekend. It's not like it's a big team, and that's not underestimating them. I don't think Jared Croger is the difference between winning a game against the Tigers at Campbelltown and losing a game against the Tigers at Campbelltown. So I think it is a okay thing to do. I don't necessarily mind it as much as other people do. But I get the reason of the complaints. Brighton says, Knights playing fullback at fullback. Who would have thought? Who would have thought it? Who would have thunk that, Brighton? Who would have thunk it? Definitely not everybody in the competition who has been saying it for the entirety of the season so far. Star Wars Fanboy says, did you see Derek White's shot earlier today? You think we come back from 0-3? Oh, God hope not, mate. God hope not. But yes, it was pretty crazy. You got to blame Bam Adebayo for that one. Sheesh Bentley says, will there be another draw? It would be embarrassing if the Knights draw this game or lose this game. It really would. You can't lose Jake, Tom, and Ben Trbojevic, plus the captain and Daly Sherry Evans to Origin. I think Ben is injured, and Jake is still Jake is injured, but he would have played Origin if he wasn't injured. So they would have lost him anyway. But yeah, look, to lose all those guys and to expect to win here in Newcastle in a rivalry game. Obviously, we all know what happened in 1997 between these two teams. In a rivalry game, it's a hard one to see here. Hard to see Manly getting up here in Newcastle. Even if it was at Brookvale, like he'd still probably tip the Knights, really. Grand final try scorer Jacob Arthur to drop a masterclass off the bench. You hope so, man. You've got to be, you've definitely got to be hoping so. Well, yeah, you'd hope so. You know, Jacob Arthur got a real rough going there at Parramatta, and look, it was fair. Like, I understand why people were not exactly the biggest fan of him playing wise, but overall, like, the meme ability of him having his dad as the coach is what ultimately screwed Jacob Arthur. I don't think he's as bad of a player as people make out. I really don't. I think that he's okay. You know, I think that he is definitely a good replacement, and I think that right now with Manly, obviously Cherry Evans and Josh Schuster is the starting halves normally. Jacob Arthur could definitely be a good replacement for Cherry Evans throughout the Origin period, as you're seeing here, and then you're obviously going to see. Potentially Josh Schuster. He hasn't had the greatest track record with injuries. I hope he keeps staying on because I think he's a good player. I've said this to you for years now that I thought he was going to be a good player even when he was playing the New South Wales Cup. So yeah, it's a good backup replacement there. I don't think that Jacob Arthur is the guy for them, but I think that he can definitely replace Cherry Evans and Schuster if they go down. Jimmy Towers is coming on Knights. Starless Family says Campbelltown is top 3. What do you mean? Campbelltown is top 3 for places you don't want to go in regards to NRL stadiums. Correct, Starless Fanboy. You are very correct there. Cheese Melly says, I think Knights win 36-22. I would love a high scorer. For sure. Bright says, I'm not counting Manly out. Yeah, well, you can't count anybody out after what happened yesterday. At least Broncos fans got a little bit of a taste of what it feels like to be a Titans fan yesterday, being up 14 points with like 8 minutes to go, and should have probably lost that game if they didn't have Adam Pompey make an absolutely brain-dead decision, because he's over in the corner anyway. I think he scores that anyway there on the wing. Marcelo Montoya, I think it was. So, or yeah, it was heading to his next right. So I think Marcelo Montoya was on the left. So yeah, I think that that was very, very poor there from the Warriors centre, and he hopefully will learn from that, because I believe the Warriors would have won that game. But yeah, you can't count the Manly Seagulls out of this one, especially in a rivalry game. You know, and the Knights aren't great. You know, it's not like the Knights are a fantastic team by any means. Let's not pretend like the Knights are world beaters. You know, they've still definitely got their issues, and specifically defensively. Brighton says Warriors should have won anyway, like at home versus an unamended Broncos. Absolutely. Oh, there's no excuses. Warriors fans can't blame the referees. Like, I get the first half was a forward pass try by the Broncos, and I get they won by 4 points, which means that, you know, the Warriors win without that try. But like, it kind of is what it is. Like, I know that Warriors fans are going to say, oh, what do you mean it is what it is? You can't have that. That was the first half. You had plenty of time to change that around. And the fact of the matter is that you bombed 5 tries in that first half. They bombed 5 tries. And then the stupidity to pull back the player on that play on the wing by Adam Pompey, it's just outrageous. You know, obviously Payne Haas out, Paddy Carrigan out. They had effectively an injured Adam Reynolds, like, who's still good to go, but in the same sense, like, there's a little bit of a worry there based off of, you know, his recent game. No Selwyn Cobbo, no Reece Walsh, and Tom Flegler, who I don't really care about, but the fact of the matter is that he was out. The Broncos should not have been winning that game, but the Warriors, they did what the Warriors did best and find a way to lose games that should be unlosable. Connor Waters said, like, beanie, pretty nice beanie, mate. A nice little thing up here too. Get around him. Sergeant Gellin says, no excuses at all. Dreadful effort in a very winnable game. It should have been an unlosable game. It really should have been. You know, I can tell you right now, a majority of teams would have beaten the Broncos yesterday. A majority of teams. So, you know, and it made it even more disappointing with all those streakers. Like, as you guys would have seen on my Instagram story today on BKRsport, if you're not following, go follow it. But if you hadn't seen, I put a story today saying, like, one streaker I'm okay with on the rare occasion. You know, obviously don't do it. But if there's one streaker occasionally, it's funny, ha ha ha, okay, get off the field. 2 streakers in the same game, it's just like, come on, man, I want to watch the game. Like, ha ha ha, but I want to watch the game. 3 streakers is pathetic. And then yesterday, the scenes where there was like 10, 20, 25 people that were running onto the field at all different parts of the ground. And it was just so stupid. And it was at the point where the Warriors were trying to get some momentum and try and push the Broncos at the back, and they couldn't get it done because they had to keep stopping the clock and stopping the game because they had idiots just continuously running on the field. Again, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 is like still max. But when you get into 10, 20, 25 kind of deal, like that's just outrageous and ridiculous. Jesse Adamson says, I tipped all home sides this week. Hasn't worked well for me during this origin period. Everyone tipped all home sides this week, but at least you're not Antonio. At least you're not Antonio, who had told us last night that he forgot to make his tips on Thursday and Friday, which means you get the away team for teams in games that you didn't tip. So that means that he got the Dragons against the Dolphins. Dragons lost. And then he got the Cowboys against the Eels. And guess what? The Cowboys lost. So he was 0-2. He then remembered to do his tips yesterday on Saturday. So he tipped the home teams. He tipped the Warriors, who lost. And then proceeded to tip the Rabbitohs, who lost. So he is 0-4 because the guy's a muppet. He's 0-4. This guy is 0-4 because he is a muppet. Antonio is the biggest muppet that ever did muppet. The biggest muppet that ever did muppet, man. Brian says Tristan sounds pretty decent for only 6 NRL games. Yeah, he had a good game yesterday. I don't believe in him like on a consistent level, but I think that was a really good game from Tristan Sailor yesterday for sure. Star Wars fanboy said, I feel like security is also just as bad. The reason so many people are comfortable with shrieking because they know no one will catch them. The reason why in New Zealand is because their fine is apparently a lot less. Clarky was telling me today, apparently their fine is a lot less, like a significant amount less than what happens in Australia. Obviously, the Titans had 2 instances last year with streaking where one of the chicks got absolutely folded on the field, But, what's this new age of streaking? No one's able to get their clothes off. Like, my goodness, mate, what's the streaker now? Streaker now just run on the field like a clown. Get your clothes off, mate. Dear me, get your clothes off. Do one. The young kids might not remember this, but what year was it with that guy who was so fake tanned it was ridiculous in State of Origin? And it cost Queensland a try. We won the game, Queensland, but State of Origin, there was that big, massive dude, that real massive guy, and he was just fake tanned to the brim, and he ran on and stopped a literal Queensland try because of it. I can't remember it. I can't remember what year it was. I can't remember what year it was. Like, again, Queensland won it, but I think that might have been the same year as the Aaron Woods one, wasn't it? Maybe? The Aaron Woods, try celebration? I can't remember. Magapacker said the streak is happening a lot more when they take the games out of Auckland, and it's stupid because the rest of the country wants to see the Warriors, but then dumb fans do that. Yeah, and it's like you guys are basically, begging and pleading to get the World Cup individually in New Zealand in 2025 rather than Australia, New Zealand, and Papua New Guinea. And that doesn't help your cause. Like, that will not help the cause at all. At all. Might Let Me Bring Us a Sing Muppet Man song. No. Satan Kills is bloody hell, man. He is a clown. Brian says she did get forward like a lawn chair. Yeah, it happened about 20 metres in front of me. Happened about 20 metres in front of me. She got slammed, son. Actually, in the vlog, I said that. She got slammed. Jazzy says, I'm all for a streaker making a run during a game, but yeah, just one anymore, and it's just a hindrance to the viewing. Yeah, but just one, and very occasionally, I don't want to see a streaker per game. That would just get dead. It's like the Fitty Bomb. You don't want a Fitty Bomb happening per game, not just because of the game, but for this. It's not as exciting putting that GIF there. It's like in 2021, I think it was, when Fitty Bombs were happening very regularly. The Fitty Bomb was great, but there was no kind of blue balling, there was no waiting, anticipation and kind of stuff. Now, waiting and having that blue ball and that anticipation makes it crazier when it does get hit because the chat just lights up and we go crazy. It's like that with streaking. You don't want to see people just streaking every single game. They just want their individual shining light moment. You're just like, bro, let me watch the goddamn game, you muppet. Star Wars fanboy says 2013, I think. Yeah, around 2013. I knew it was about 10 years ago or so. I didn't know it was exactly 10 years ago. Harry says, yes, want to win for the Raiders, wishing all the best to Cordy Huddle Renara. Yeah, apparently he's good now. That was really, really rough to see. And then we had some people saying, the players get cold. It's like, we don't care about the players getting cold at this point. But yeah, good win for the Raiders. Obviously, the Raiders won that game based off of the Rabbitohs not having their forwards, in my opinion. They had no Tom Burgess, they had no Cameron Murray, they had no Jai Arrow. And the Raiders, their forward pack is what they really built on in the likes of Tarpanay, Corey Horsburgh. They didn't have Elliot Whitehead, but, they had Huddle Renara for the most part as well, as a good player. Hookers were fine. The forwards won that game for the Raiders last night. I believe the Rabbitohs win with Trell Mitt, the X-Factor, Campbell Graham into the team, not Corey Horsburgh, should be an Origin, but who else is there? Josh Papali'i was also fantastic as well. then Cameron Murray gone as well. I just think that, look, the Raiders, I think, got lucky to play the Rabbitohs in a perfect time, and the Raiders mauled their forward pack. They mauled them, and that was always probably going to happen. I should have looked more into the forwards battle there, because the forwards were just absolutely rolled by Raiders, and that was what happened. That was what happened. The Dentist UK says, when see cheating, think of what you've seen, bro. When see cheating, think of what you've seen, bro. I don't even know what that means. Are you saying when I see cheating, think of what you've seen? I don't even know what you're talking about. Jimmy Taylor says, what do you think about Mark McClendon's streak? Summers Family says, can Big Red still be called a Bug Rud? What? Why? What? Brighton says, mate, what's going on with the chat at the moment? I'm still trying to figure out when see cheating, think of what you've seen, bro. I don't even know what that means. Brighton says, mate, how's the Roosters sitting in 12th? What is wrong with these Muppets? That side's worth like 12 million and the cap's 9. Yeah, there's obviously something pretty poorly going on there. But the thing is, though, is that if the Knights win this game, no, they won't be 12th. Can the Roosters go down any further? I don't think they can. Because the Knights win, they go 13. No, because the Roosters get the bye. So, no, I think because the Titans, if Knights win this game, the Titans will go to 9th. And I think, the Roosters will go to 10th. So they'll go up a couple of spots anyway. But, the Roosters shouldn't be... The Roosters and Titans are going like neck and neck this season, but then again, the Titans have scored 258 points comparatively to the Roosters 179. So the Titans have scored 70 more points, 80 more points than them, and then you've got the defense, which is not that much different. And everyone slanders the Titans their defense, and rightly so. It's not a crazy deal difference between the Roosters. It's about 20 points difference between the Titans and Roosters defensively. So crazy to think the Raiders, who are in the top 8 right now, top 7, have conceded 310 points, and they've got minus 50 points differential. Wow, minus 50 points differential in 7th. It's seeming like that 2021 season all over again with the Knights and Titans getting to the 8 for the finals. It's a little edgy. Knights and Titans getting to the finals there with a negative points differential. 10 minutes to go here until the game starts, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Macapaka says, sometimes the chat's either drunk or failing English. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's asking me if I'm thinking someone's cheating right now, or if when I see cheating to have a look at it. I don't know what he's asking. Stars Family says, would Titans be first if it was only first half? Would you be timed out if you reminded me of that? Yes, is the answer to that. Brighton says, I've been sitting here expecting the Chooks to start climb, but I don't know if it's going to happen. I think it probably does to an extent, but I don't think they're not a grand final contender. They should not be 21-1. On the sports bet odds right now. They should not be there. Currently the Roosters have better odds to win the comp than all these teams above them: the Titans, the Eels, the Manly Sea Eagles, the Warriors, the Raiders, the Dolphins. They are decently away from the likes of Storm, Rabbitohs, Sharks, Panthers, and Broncos, but the Roosters are still pretty heavy to get into at least that top 6 area with those odds. So I don't think the Roosters have any chance at all of winning the comp this year. They look dreadful. They do. But you look at their team list, and their backline isn't as good as people thought. It really isn't. Like their self-inflated ego pre-season is really hampering them right now. And apparently there's quite issues with Brandon Smith as well within the team, apparently. And he hasn't been playing well with them. And that might be the reason why. Liam Potter says, Manly got Dolphins in round 15. I think I have confidence. What on earth gives you confidence for any game as a Manly fan right now playing like that's a shot at the Dolphins? That would make no sense considering they're in 6th and you're in 9th. But if you lose this game, you go to 12th. No, sorry, you go to 11th below the Titans and the Roosters. What on earth gives you the confidence that the Dolphins are an easy beat this year? Like the Dolphins are 3-2 in their last 5 games. They've been coming back like a train. Cool. Okay, have your confidence, but to disrespect the Dolphins right now is... I get disrespecting the Dolphins 14 weeks ago, but now, I don't know what confidence you're getting from that. I don't really know, especially when that'll be before Origin, so you will not have Daly Cherry Evans, Tom Trbojevic. I don't know about Jake Trbojevic and Ben Trbojevic, but you definitely won't have those 2 main guys. So yeah, I think you're disrespecting the Dolphins there a little bit too much, considering that Manly have been dog shit this year, bro. Reader Sheets Reading says they're just not gelling, the Chooks. They're just not gelling. Macapaka says maybe his missus is cheating and he was meant to text her. Maybe, bro. Maybe, man. Yeah, maybe. Sam Dingus says game on. Game on in 5 minutes time. Oh, you know what, Sam? We're going to go our first try scorer. I don't have my partner in crime, Antonio, here today. We're going, you know what? We're going to go with, who? Where are we going to go with? We're going to go with Callum Pollen, mate. We're going to Callum Pollen at fullback. You can't stop us. Callum Ponga's on, mate. Callum Ponga is on. He's on, mate. Callum Ponga. And Antonio, he over there, he goes, Ruben Garrick. I heard him say Ruben Garrick. Yeah, so Callum Ponga and Ruben Garrick. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you, Antonio. You can't prove to me he's not right there. Okay, Ice Name says Roosters conceded 24 points to the Dragons twice. Tells you all you need to know. The Roosters conceded 24 points to the Dragons twice. Tells you all you need to know. Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point, Jesse, to take Bradman Bessie. Well, you're not in this, Jesse. Jesse, come on, man. Come on, man. And Manly fans, like, good luck at Newcastle Stadium right now because it is so bland and dead atmosphere this year. It was dreadful when I was there, and they scored 46 points. It was so poor, so poor. Sanjay says, "I want to put $10 on Schuster, but I've reached my limit." You've reached your limit. You know what? Why would you want to put $10 on the first try score of Schuster? That's a bit rando. That's a little bit rando. If anything, I'd go Ruben Garrick. But then again, I've just gone with the two guys that I've got in Supercoach. But then again, I wouldn't get them in Supercoach if I didn't think they were good enough. So, Christian Kickoff says Rabbitohs 26. Yeah, you lost. You lost. You're lost. Jay says, gotta love a Sunday stream. Yeah, it's usually, at least this is a one stream day. I actually was saying this, like this weekend's been quite good, especially after last weekend. It's been quite good to kick back a lot this weekend ahead of Origin, because Origin, it really starts to kickstart the fired up, the aggression, the momentum. It really kicks it all up, kicks up the dust there. So yeah, I know what's about to come. Obviously, I spoke about Trell Mitt again on the story today. He was laughing at it in the DMs, the old Trelly Mitt boys. So we're on for next week, as if he plays, though. That is if he plays. Will he play? Is he scared? Is he a cat? Is he a cat? Is Trell Mitt a cat? He might be. He might be. He'll be sending me some shirts if he doesn't play. He'll be sending me some shirts, that's for sure. Some Winmara shirts. You got to do it, son. It's just got to happen. 5 minutes to go here until the game does start. Aaron Mahoney says, "Hey, Legend, how you going? Come the Knights." Going all right, man. Just waiting for Origin, basically. I think this weekend everyone is pretty much just waiting for Origin, you know. Matt James says, "Where is my no sugar?" Well, I had one before, but here's one. Here's two, mate. See, there you go. Let's just give this to you here. There you go, mate. There you go. See, it disappeared. It went over. They gave it to you. I gave it to you, man. I gave it to you. Dom Young this season, 11 tries, 120 run meters, 32 tackle busts, and 11 line breaks. Obviously, he's off to the Roosters next year. Yeah, he is. Off to the Roosters. They do need a winger, considering that Jackson Paulo and... who's the other winger at the Roosters? Dear me. Who is the other Roosters winger? Who is the other... It tells you a lot that I can't think of the other Roosters winger. It's usually would be Daniel Tupou, but I can't think of it right now. And I know that you guys in the chat are going to say it, but I'm going to get it for myself here first. I want to get it for myself. It is... Oh, Corey Allen. Exactly right. Exactly right, lads. Exactly right. My favourite NRL ground after Seabus would probably be... it's going to have to be Suncorp during Origin. It's going to have to be Suncorp during Origin. During a regular NRL game, I would probably go and say Combank. Melbourne's pretty good, though. Melbourne's pretty fun. But then again, I think that's just because of the travelling experience of going to Melbourne. And because it's a different kind of stadium. Like the seating colour is green. It's just got that really cool vibe about it. It's close to the MCG, so you're walking past all the other stadiums and whatnot. I think that... Actually, no, this game starts at 4:05, so now another 5 minutes. I think, yeah, Amy Park is a fun place to go to, but that's because it's got that Melbourne vibe. Combank is good because the atmosphere, regardless, is always pretty top-notch in that stadium. It's always pretty good. Always pretty good. The way it's been built. Jesse says Suali'i and Tupou, right? Suali'i's in the centres. Also, I definitely don't think Suali'i's doing too well this season. He definitely doesn't look like he gives too much of a shit about playing for the Roosters now that he's got that contract. I think that it's not that he doesn't give a shit. Like, obviously the guy would, but I don't think that internally he gives a shit, because I think he thinks he does, but I think he's checked out of the Roosters at this point. Just my personal observation. This is not a fact by any means. My personal observation that he doesn't look like he's trying anywhere near as hard as he has in the past, and I guess he's just relying on kind of who he is as a player rather than trying to be a better player, is what I would say. Clocked off. Yeah, I think he's personally clocked off, but that's just a personal observation that I've made. Mud says he's definitely been pretty complacent this year. Yeah, for sure. Get watching about your mouth, Dragons fans. His best NRL stadiums: 1 Seabus, 2 Suncorp, 3 Allianz, then Belmore. Don't think Belmore is going to be on that one, man. But Seabus is definitely very, very underrated. But only people who haven't gone to it don't know it. They just see TV and think whatever. Suncorp is pretty good, but when it's empty, it's pretty shit out. Even Suncorp's still okay. Like Dolphins Titans this year still was okay. It's just that unfortunately Dolphins fans don't exist, so there was no atmosphere there. They had to really force, home anything of note in regards to atmosphere through the speaker system. But yeah, Suncorp is a great stadium. It is. I don't know what he's talking about, Belmore, Brighton. I don't know. I think he's all over the place. Allianz. I haven't been to the new Allianz yet. My previous experiences at the old Allianz was that it's pretty good, but it's nothing crazy. But the new Allianz, I would assume, it's still a very similar built stadium to Seabus and CommBank, just on a bigger scale. I think Allianz is definitely built better than what Accor is built like. So I would definitely say Allianz is there, yeah. Olivia Reed with the $8 donation says, I'm awake, finished my Sunday Arvo nap just in time. Another day, another donation. Another day, another donation. Get around, Olivia. Appreciate ya. Magapaga says, having not been to any stadiums in Aussie during my couple of visits, Suncorp looks awesome, minus the grass, and the new Paris stadium looks epic. Again, there's always the 4 stadiums that come up with people when they talk about it is Suncorp, Seabus, CommBank, and Allianz, with the outlier being Amy Park. Angus says, go the Knight. Yeah, well, it's going to be... You should be winning this game here, the Knights. You should be. You should be winning this game. You would assume so. You shouldn't be losing to a completely and utterly understrength Broncos. I'm thinking about the Warriors there. You shouldn't be losing to a completely understrength Manly side. But then again, the Broncos won yesterday. X-Max says, Knights 1-12 win. Ponga, Matthew, Schuster, and Garrett to score $400 donation if it comes good. I think that's probably a good bet. I could see definitely a 13-pluser here for the Knights, but I don't mind that as well. I think Manly still could be up for it, yeah. I think they still could be up for it, but the Knights really should be getting a good win here. Who's in your Supercoach team from today's teams? I know I've got Garrick. Hold on. Let's go have a look. We've got 5 minutes to go here. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around to you guys. Tomorrow we've got our big Origin preview, State of Origin preview with a fellow New South Welshman. Well, not a fellow New South Welshman. My goodness me. Sorry, I'm not from New South Wales, so I shouldn't be saying fellow. Unlike Tavita Pungai Jr. and Jerome Luai, who are both Queensland fans who play for New South Wales. Let's try and open this up here so I can look at my Supercoach one final time, because I did VC Dylan Brown, so I was confused whether I should VC loop him and just play and play him and just use Garrick's points, but I think Garrick can still get above 77 points. I don't think 77 is worth it to loop here. I think that even though the scores this week have been all really, really low, I'm dead set going to struggle to get 700, sorry. I've had a horrible week. I think I've only had 11 players play too, to be fair. I've had a horrible week. So yeah, I need to really bank on Garrett getting a good score here. But yeah, I could VC Luke John Brown, but there's just no point. There really is just no sincere point. And then I've got Kalen Ponga, who I brought in as well. Yeah, Gutho at least got 79, which was nice. Bailey Simonson 46, I'll take it. Valenta Tefado Muppet. Ravalawa Muppet 27. Dylan Brown 77, I'll take that. I got Josh Schuster today as well. So I got Garrick, Josh Schuster, and Ponga with Garrick the captain. Sean Johnson 39 Muppet. Jackson Ford 46. Yeah, that's okay, I'll take it. Ryan Madison didn't play because of the injury. Zach Hosking bye. Tina Fassa Malawi bye. Shakai Mitchell 32, I'll take it, whatever. And then Reece Robson 71. So yeah, really, really horrific week in Supercoach this week. But we move. How's your Supercoach looking after yesterday? I didn't have any Rabbitohs or Raiders, so I didn't have any Rabbitohs or Raiders. Definitely not. I didn't have anyone there. I know in the other team that I have with somebody else, we had Jarrett. Actually, let's go have a look at it. I'll go have a look at it. While we're waiting here for the boys to come out, Manly are walking out onto the field now. Let's go have a look at this other team, because I think it's been doing all right, the other team, because it had 13 players. And obviously, if you have more, it actually had 15, so it has the best scoring players, the 13 best scoring players that you do get. All right, so we captained Adam Finnell-Blake there. Jeez, it's not actually doing that great. Oh, yikes. Reece Robson 71, Adam Finnell-Blake was the captain at 74. David Mawali did not play. Hopgood 68, off of Hingawi 11. He would have been on for a big score off Hingawi if he had played the whole time. Hame Sele 45. Josh Schuster's playing today. Sean Johnson 39. Dylan Brown 77. Yeah, we'll take that for sure. Asai Katoga 31. Jared Croker 60. You love that. You love to see that. Got Ruben Garrick there as well though. And Trelmy. Oh no, we didn't. No, we didn't. Oh god. Oh dear me. Oh, Supercoach this week was so bad. Oh no, unfortunately, Marge, I can't put Ponga as captain. I know it could be a big play. I was going to do that today. Ponga could be a big play if you look on points. Could go very wrong though. Yep. I have him as the reserve, and Gutho was the starter, which I should have thought about better. But yeah, so I couldn't put the captaincy on Ponga because Gutho isn't that fullback role. But all right, here we go. Here we go. Here, come on. Overly, it's a good game. Overly, it's a good one, but I can see the Knights running away with it as well. I can. But this is a game between two teams that are really struggling right now as well. Tasmate says a team will win this. A team should probably win this, Tasmate. A team should probably win this. No, I'm still okay, much with Ruben Garrick. Like, obviously, he's the kicker for Manly, and if they're going to score, they're probably going to score through a guy like him, and the Knights will get this ball here 5 metres out from their own line. And Dane Gagai, who'd be pretty frustrated and made that Queensland side, gets brought back to the 15. I love how, by the way, with the new origin news of like the Queensland team struggling with the Ipswich Jets, like that's so bullshit, FYI. Like people, as a Queensland fan, like I should probably just back it in and make you guys feel like it's completely true. But, you know, Queensland fans, don't stress. You know, this happens every year. They come out with some nonsense like this or an injury. You know, New South Wales is doing the old injury excuse this year with Payne Haas. 4 tackle, 90 expired to the 35. New South Wales are using the Payne Haas. Oh, he might not play. It's like, shut up. He's going to play. He didn't even probably roll his ankle. He probably didn't even roll his ankle. Oh, come on, man. You think we're stupid? We invented the injury joke. We invented that up here in Queensland. You think you can beat us at our own game, New South Wales? You can't beat us. You can't beat us at our own game, New South Wales, in regards to the, oh, this player's got an injury, he's not going to play. First day leave for Manly, they go right inside here. Jason Saab, who brings it out to the 30. You can't beat us, man. And actually, Daz, mate, that is a big call because the last time these two teams played, it was a draw. So it was actually a very big call there from you. Sasha Kelton says they should chuck you on the Fox League panel with that insight, Daz. They should. But he might be wrong. He might be wrong. Brian says Munster's ribs are sore, guys that might not play. Well, listen, I heard the same thing. I heard that he's not playing. I heard that he's 100% not playing, mate. Dazman says different sport, but the Dream Team lost to a college team. Dream Team lost to a college team. What are we talking about? Up it goes, and Dom Young catches that ball. But Ruben Garrick with a great tackle on Dom Young just then. Exo says Daz has a restraining order on Blockers. We can't beat that. No, unfortunately, it's actually the opposite way around. Blocker has a restraining order on Daz, but I have a restraining order on Blocker. I understand the confusion there, however, X Factor. Second tackle, left hand side, Hastings and Dom Young, and he'll bring it out to the 20. They're saying big crowd expected today, really? You sure? I guess it's Sunday footy in the Hunter, which you don't mind, but again, it's like that's a penalty. Yep, that is a penalty to the Newcastle Knights. Blake says, how many players have you got that played this round? I think 11. I think 11, bro. Wasn't great. I don't like this Supercoach right now. I pretend it does not exist. It is a good crowd. It's like a library, but it's a good crowd nonetheless. But yes, it is not a very fun time to be the Supercoach today, Blake. Not very much. Not very much. The Knights here get this ball to the 45. What I would like today is the Knights to win 1-12 in a screamer of a game, but it be like 33-32 with Ruben Garrick scoring 5 tries. And Callum Ponga scoring the other 5. Jackson Hastings, Callum Ponga. Ponga here. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. Good tackle there by Top Koala. But good run there from Callum Ponga. Greg Martiu, 5 metres out from the line. Good tackle as well by Top Koala again. Wowee. 5 metres out. Phoenix crossing gives up to Hastings. Hastings at the back here. Here's the nice chance here for Daniel Saifidi. Fit tackle, 3 metres out. I thought Saifidi would get a crack on the New South Wales team, but New South Wales don't get Origin, so it's all good. Fit tackle here, 3 metres out. Phoenix crossline at the back here. Jackson Hastings. Hastings here gives it up to Gamble, and that was... Oh, Garrick, good pickup. Wowee, great pickup there by Garrick, and to stay in the field of play. Brian says, I heard that Billy flew in Israel Folau to replace Walsh because his eyebrows sore. That makes sense. That makes sense. Now, that is breaking news here on BKRsport for all New South Wales. Please make sure that everyone is made aware that Israel Folau has been brought in to replace Walsh because Walsh's eyebrows are sore. That is fact. Blake says, I'm just hoping I get to 1,000 points. Mate, I'll struggle to get 650. How about that? So, 2040 attempt here. 2040 attempt here. Oh, Ponga does have it covered though, but that was a good kick from Manly. And Ponga brings it back. Oh, that's a high tackle. That's a high tackle. That's Jason Sale. Like, come on, man. I hope Ponga's alright. Come on, Jason. Like, that's bad, man. Especially out of all players. If Ponga gets another HIA, he stood up straight away here because he doesn't want to go for a HIA. He has to shake it off, but oh. Dan, every game with Ponga, like, he's going to have to come off for a HIA. You watch. He's going to have to come off for a HIA. You watch it. I guarantee you, lads. I guarantee you, Callum Ponga's going to come off for the HIA. He'll pass it, but he'll come off for 15 minutes, which sucks to see, man. Jackson Hastings right inside of Leo Thompson. And he'll be going away here. Good run. 33 minutes after the line. Those are rugby league's eyebrows. You better be looking after them. Oh, Walsh is them up at left-hand side now. Callum Ponga, before your HIA can please get a try or a try assist on this set right now before you have to go off. Phineas Crossland, it goes to Ponga. Ponga steps inside. Ponga's still going here. Ponga gives it off, and the Knights, Leo Thompson, will be 5 metres out from the line. Third tackle. Knights have had all the attacks so far. Phineas Crossland gives it out the back here to Adam Elliott. Elliott now to Hastings. Hastings out the back here. Gamble over the top to... Gamble's been so poor the last couple of weeks, eh? Dom Young back all the way at 25. Dom Young cuts it all the way across the field. He's still running here. Still running, and he's still going here, Dom Young. And he gets crunched down at the 23, fourth tackle. Yeah, Tyson Gamble started off the season well, but has not been great in recent weeks. Grossland off to Callum Ponga. Great ball across, but Jason Sarbutt it nicely, taking down 10 metres out of the line. Crossland back to Ponga. Ponga kicks it up there. It's going to hit the post. Oh, no, it's not. Oh! Good take by Hamoli Kawatu. Where were we? Good take. Oh, no, sorry. Someone Faunu. Oh, good run here. Good run here by... Oh, Kale Weeks. Taking out the 20. 40. Good run. Ponga must have a shoulder magnet in his skull. Poor bugger. I know every time he gets some high contact, you just grab it, you cross, you touch wood, man, because truly every time he's in a game, just something happens where he just misses time. So second tackle now, Toffel Sipley gets it out to the 40. Manly are going to get a bit of attack here. And Sean Kepi, great run to the 25. Strong run here. These two teams do have history, though. Like, although Knights should be winning this game convincingly, like, these two teams do have history. Josh Schuster at the back here to Toltau Koala. And I don't know what that was. It's a little bit of a loosey-goosey danceroo. Just stand from Toltau Koala, but nothing really going on there. Ola Kawatu at the back to Schuster. I would like him to assist Ruben Garrick's tries today. That would be very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. So fifth tackle now. They're 9 metres out. You'd assume they go left-hand side now. That's got to be 6 again, really. Wow, they didn't call it. No, they go right-hand side to Cooper Johns. Out to Olakwatu. Olakwatu at the back. That was terrible attack here from... 6 again! What? Oh, no way. Oh, it's not going to be... Yeah, it's going to be Manly ball here. They're not going to say advantage played. They're going to challenge this here, but I don't think they should. Oh, no. Callum Ponga also copped a knee of KO Weeks. Okay, so they're going to challenge this. I hope Callum's alright, man. He's getting slapped around today. Physically getting slapped around. Yeah, Ponga been kneed in the head already. No way he doesn't come off now. They have to. A high tackle and a knee to the head. And, yeah, it is a knock-on from Bradman Best there. It definitely touches Bradman Best there. And there was no advantage played, so... No advantage played, yeah. Well, the ball doesn't come out like that if it doesn't touch Bradman Best's hands. And it's definitely touched it. There's no doubt. You didn't need to say flex. You just needed to look at the fact that it was very clear that it touched his fingers, Bunker. But at least he got there in the end. Well done. 10 points to Gryffindor. 10 points to Gryffindor. Come on, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's get it. Smack the thumbs up button. Much as he's got the worst technique or he's extremely unlucky. I think it's a bit of both, really. But I think his technique and his running, he does carry himself on a bit of an angle. So he's like, as he's running into the line, instead of running straight, he's kind of like running like this. So his head's already kind of closer to where the arm's swinging for the chest as it is. So I think that's what really the problem is, personally, from observation. So Saab rolls it back here. Okay, here we go. Short start, gives it off. Oh, no way has Manly done that. It's knock on. I can't believe what Manly just did just then. It's first tackle. Who's the 12 for Manly? Cooper Johns is saying he got caught out high, but who's the 12 for Manly? Someone if I own him. What are you doing? Why are you passing that ball there? Oh, he does get hit high there, though. Miller on the bench cripples my centre wing combo on Supercoach. Sadly, bro, I have like 10 or 11 players in Supercoach this week, and I'm going to struggle to get 650. Like, I don't feel sympathetic for everybody else at this point. I'm not going to be sympathetic just at this point, mate. I can tell you that much for free. Hold on 1 second here. Let's just fix this. And bang, like that. All right, like that. All right, 31.5 minutes to go here in the first half. And the Knights with the ball at the 25. Does it always seem to be the same guys getting heaps of HIAs? Ponga, Wade, Graham, Cordner before he retired? We just not pay as much attention to the guys that get the one-off head knocks. I don't think we pay as much attention to it because it's one-off, as he said. That's a penalty to the Knights there. But yeah, there are certain players that have certain techniques that just don't obviously align with how the game is played nowadays. And unfortunately, Ponga's one of them. Boyd Cordner was another. And Boyd Cordner was a real sad one because he was a fantastic player. At least Ponga is still able to maintain, and he's still cracking on, but Cordner it was just too much, man. Dasmate says, Arthur going to come on and score 4 tries? That's what we'd love to see. That's what we'd love to see. I don't have him in Supercoach, but it'd be great to see him take that 7 role. I'm not personally a big fan of Cooper John, so I think that 7 role could definitely be Jacob Arthur's, whilst Cherry Evans is at Origin. So 10 minutes gone here in the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. Knights out with the ball, gambles away. Oh no, take it down to 22. Why don't they change their technique? Well, thanks, mate. thanks, get my ice on your mouth. Thank you, mate. If it was as easy as that, then it would happen. But that's going to be a knock-on here against the Knights. I think they want to challenge this, but there's no point challenging this early. And he gets up. And why would you on earth think that there's no way you would challenge that? He's very lucky they didn't challenge it. Tyson Gamble is a muppet. Salvas Family says we're in for a rough afternoon. Yeah, you can't expect too much from these two teams. Both teams aren't that fantastic Mondos. Marge says, what was their reasoning for getting Arthur if they aren't playing him over Johns? Well, they only got him this week. They only got him on like Wednesday or Tuesday, so you can't just throw him straight in there. I was surprised to see him on the bench. Possession-wise so far, Knights have had 63% possession. But yeah, both teams have made plenty of mistakes in 11 minutes. Brad Parker gets it out at the 25. Yeah, it's crazy to throw a halfback of all players directly into the starting team on the first week of being at the club, especially when you were playing for Eels last week, and that's a penalty. Sheets Plains got 189 points this week. Well, no, that's nearly impossible. You couldn't only have had 189 points in Supercoach this week, Sheets Bentley. That's nearly impossible. You couldn't. It's not possible, man. If that is possible, God help your soul. You have selected an absolutely ridiculously bad team. What on earth? 189 points? 189 points? What, you captain Georgie Rose, mate? You captain George Rose? Have you captained Fui Fui Moi Moi? Are you captaining Fui Fui Moi Moi? 189 points. How is that even possible? So right-hand side, Crow gives it off here to Cooper Johns, and now 12-4-4 Sipley gets the ball to 25. Left-hand side of Cooper Johns at the 20. At the back now to KO Weeks. Weeks short ball, Brad Parker. High tackle. Wow, that was definitely a high tackle. Third tackle now. 8 metres out from the line. Right-hand side of Josh Schuster. Schuster, can we please go left-hand side for Garrick so you can save my super coach? Yeah, Blake, that's going to be a good score this week. 875 with Garrick, Matthew and Schuster playing. That's going to be a good score. Schuster out the back. Sipley. Oh, good tackle there. Can we go left to Garrick, please? Thank you very much. Kroger. He'll go. No, Kroger. Olakawatu, short ball. No. Can we please get the ball to Ruben Garrick? I just want the ball to Ruben Garrick. Even if he doesn't get the ball, can you go down his side for once in this game, please, Manly? Just once. Just once. Call strikes, I dare you to take your beanie off, Blaze. I dare you to turn your phone off and delete the app. Fatima says, yesterday I played my footy match and got Jamola 28-4. Thank you, Fatima. And a penalty. This game is penalty knock-on stupid play central right now. That's a penalty to the Knights. Someone says, God damn, Manly feeling the effect of the missing Origin players. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? The Big Red got a sexy 100. Yeah, Corey Horse was playing some really good footy this year. I had him at the top end, if not that great, in the lock category going into this year. But this year, he's definitely gone into quality. Like, there's no doubt about it. But he wasn't that great up until this year. So Knights now right-hand side, and Leo Thompson is going to get this ball to about 45 metres out of the line. Open up, hang on, Task got 63, so 237. Oh, yeah, that makes it so much better. Right-hand side of Callum Ponga. Oh, Johnny Schuster! Johnny Schuster, my boy! Ruben Garrick! You beautiful man! You beautiful man! Yes! Yes! Save my week! Save my week! Save my week! Save my week! Yes! Yes! And it's Josh Schuster with the assist as well. I told you I want Josh Schuster to get 5 tries today and Ruben Garrick to get 5 tries today. But Callum Pong with the throw of the pass to Schuster was not fun. But get around the boys. That's my boy Josh Schuster. And Ruben Garrick goes over for a try time, baby. Tasman says, why'd you pass him up? But hey, leave him alone. Let him pass to the captain of my Supercoach team. Leave him alone, Daz, mate. At least I get an assist. No. We think about my team here, Daz, mate. It's all about me, mate. It's all about me. Hello. Don't be silly now. Don't be silly. So, try time there for Manly. 4-0 with a kick to come. I shouldn't be celebrating that much for a Manly try, considering that the Titans go above Manly with a loss here. So, please let Manly lose. Alistair Gray says, Queenslander. That's exactly right, Alistair Gray. That's exactly right. X Factor says, Ant-Man called the first try score again. Ant-Man did. Yep. Sam Jenkinson, Ant-Man called it. I told you, Antonio was over there. He called it. He did. Antonio's right over there. You can't tell me he's not. You can't tell me he's not. So try time there for Ruben Garrick to make a 4-0 and run to the post too. So we'd love to see that. Nice read. Yeah, it was a good read. Josh Schuster's a good player, bro. Like, I got into his head massively last year. He will tell you that I got into his head massively. But he's a good player. Just needs to not listen to some crazy dude with the drums at Seabus Super Stadium. They're lucky Millie doesn't play at Seabus this year. Magapaka says, Schuster wouldn't have had the wheels to score. Try assist is better than running another 12 metres before getting tackled. Absolutely, Magapaka. Because I've got them both in my team. Dazmate says, couldn't go past big sexy Bunty. I've got to go get around the big bunt. Got to get around the big bump. Garrick makes it kick through. 6-0 here with 25 minutes to go the first half. Jed Curzon, enjoy your footy, boys, because our favourite sport is going to be gone in 5-10 years. The world's too woke now. Channel Harris to... Huddle Renara having a seizure. Victor and Callan with these head knocks and plenty of other people. Hope not, though. Bro, this happens... People are going to say this. Like, the sport's not going to go anywhere. It's just that it's going to be completely and utterly taken away from what we grew up with it, right? Because people are starting to understand what it's like with the, post-competitive physicality of it all. Like, people don't care about what people's post-career is like, and it's like, you should care, because these players are human beings, right? They lead normal lives and are actual genuine human beings. So, obviously, we have to care and adjust the game to fix these massive head knocks. That's why they're trying to really come down hard on high tackles and come down hard in regards to sin bins and these crushes and whatnot, because they're trying to adjust it so that we're not having these problems on a consistent basis. And it is working. It's just, unfortunately, some players have techniques that are from the past that are still needing to be adjusted, right? So, yeah, I don't stress at all about losing the game. The game will never go. It just will, unfortunately, be a completely different game to what we grew up with when, I was watching Gordon Tallis literally ragdoll some muddy bish over the sideline, from the halfway point. Like, I grew up with Gordon Tallis and that sideline in Origin. Like, oh, that's a bad kick from Schuster. Oh, no, it's a great kick from Schuster. Oh, my goodness me. That's a great... Schuster is on fire these last 2 games. He's on fire. Jacobs Will said, probably still be around, but just like a different sport. Yeah, it will still be around. It'll just be a lot less people. You're going to see a lot more people saying, oh, this is a soft sport now, bring back the old days, bring back the biff. And it's like, this is the worst thing, right? They say bring back the biff, and then the Roosters-Rabbitohs game from last year's semi-finals happens, and the biff happens, and I'm here having a great time. That was an amazing game. Awesome game to watch. Short dropout, won't go. There'll be a penalty. Manly, take the 2, Garrett. Take the 2. Take the 2. You get that Rabbitohs-Roosters game, everyone's complaining about it. They're saying, oh, too much fighting. We just want to watch some footy. All this type of shit. And you're just like, shut up, you cat. You've been calling it for bring back the biff for the last 10 years, and then you have... Like, those fights there, that was awesome. It was a great game to watch if you're, part of the old... I'm not even older generation. But, like, if you're older generation, then you loved that. And for me, growing up in the early 2000s and mid-2000s and whatnot, as a young lad, like that was really fun to kind of take it back. Like I remember the early Origin days and whatnot. But everyone's always like, bring back the Biff, and when the Biff came back, everyone complained about it. So you're right, like there is a lot of this wokeism that people complain about it, but it won't ever go. It'll just be adjusted. Where are the Titans if Seagulls lose? We got a 9th. We'll be 9th. We would have gone to 8th if the Rabbitohs beat the Raiders last night. But we will be in 9th because the Rabbitohs did not beat the Raiders last night. Oh, boy. Jai says, what a kick. Logan Volsek says, bring back John Sattler's playing style, get around it. Dasman says, they made the jersey skin tight because of that talisman. Did they really actually adjust it because of that? Or are you just talking shit? I don't know, Jasmine. You could be talking shit about 8-0 here to Manly, Newcastle. What happened there? Jake Jaboyevich, Ben Jaboyevich, Tom Jaboyevich, today Cherry Evans out. He gave slap right now. Slap. What's happening? What happened here? What happening? That was a great kick, Jai, yeah. Martin's caring about player welfare shouldn't be seen as soft. Absolutely. There's still people that deserve to have full lives after their careers. Absolutely. You know, Carl Webb is a big example here. Carl Webb was one of the toughest players I've ever seen. He was Cowboys, Broncos, and definitely Queensland. But Carl Webb was such a tough player, and I think he has something to do with the brain. It's really sad, but unfortunately, it is what happens in the game of rugby league. And this is why when people complain about how much money they're getting, there's a reason for it. Penalty here for Manly, because they're putting themselves, and these boys understand the risks of what happens and what they can, receive during this game, but, it doesn't make it okay to then say it's soft because we're not saying Biffs anymore. Sam Jenkins says, I completely forgot to have Garrick in my Supercoach team. You also forgot that Antonio over there called him first try scorer. But yeah, I've got him as captain. He got done doing some illegal activities though, Carl Webb. Yes, but that's not what we're referring to. That's not the point. And something that says, reckon Saab, Young and Marcy are playing well enough for a try. This game should still have a few tries in it. So, maybe. But yeah, this definitely has some tries in it, this game. Alright, 40 minutes out here. Blake says, Manly with none of the Trebojevic brothers feels weird. Does feel weird. And no, Cherry Evans. MND. There you go. MND. So third tackle here with Manly. They're 25 metres out here from the line. They go left-hand side. Croker. Nice run there. 15 metres out. Fourth tackle. Manly right now, dear me. Right-hand side. Keep Johns up to Josh Schuster. And Schuster fakes it off to Olakuatu. And Olakuatu taking it down here at the 5. Okay, let's get another try here for Ruben Gary. That'd be nice. Jared Kroger. Not Jared Kroger. Lachlan Kroger. Josh Schuster. Schuster kicks it over the top here. Not a good kick. Sam Jenkinson donated $10 dues. Get around you, brother. Appreciate you for the $10. Sam Jenkinson says, sorry, Ant-Man. Yeah. Antonio's not here, Sam. I made this. Who did I go with? I said Antonio over there because he can't prove to me he's not there. But Antonio went for Ruben Garrick, and I think I said Kalen Ponga. So we best of both worlds there. But 6 again here for the Knights. Oh wait, I got tricked. You got a little bit of a trick there, Sam. But Antonio's over there, mate. He's right there. You can't tell me he's not. So right hand side now, Crossland gives it off here to Daniel Saifidi. 15 metres out from the line, second tackle. 20 minutes to go here, the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. Oh, nice 6 again here as well. At the back here to Bradman Best. Best underneath. Best. What was that from Tolata Koala? Oh my God, the try saver. Not from Koala, but that was horrific defence from Koala. I think that's Olakawatu with the try saver. Well done. That was terrible defence there from Koala. Terrible defence from Koala. But I can't believe Olakawatu was able to stop that. Right hand side now to Elliott. I guess it makes up for it now if Kalen Ponga scores next to Sam Jenkinson. I think that's what happens. But Ruben Garrick's got all points so far. He's got all 8 points of the game. So, close enough. Oh, Hastings! Oh, I think I'm 3 minutes out from the line, third tackle. So right hand side, cross lane, knocked back! Still chance here, 6 again! Cooper Johns at the back! Right hand side, Dan Gago, Tom Young! And he'll get taken down 5 minutes out from the line. Alright, first tackle with the Knights. They've got plenty of 0 tackle, sorry. Oh, it's a 0 tackle again. Another 6 again. Tries to get... Is this a dropout? Is this... I'm a gamble? You are a clown. I just want to throw this out there. This might be crazy, right? But Tyson Gamble is possibly the biggest muppet that I ever did see. Why on earth would you kick on 0 tackle, Gamble, you idiot? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? If Manly get the short drop out here, I'm walking away. I am walking away. I'm going to get water from my fridge, and I will. That's final. If Manly get the short drop out here because of that, or if they get this ball back, oh, you're lucky. Nice, my God. Silly man, Tyson Gamble. All right, so downside feeder here. 30 minutes out of the line. Must have enjoyed that ending. The Warriors game. Blaze pretty good last 10 minutes. Yeah, it was good fun. Obviously, gave Broncos a little bit of an understanding of how Titans fans feel every single week. Dane Gagai, 15 minutes out from the line now. All right, for my Supercoach, I want Callum Ponga to score a try. That'd be nice. Left-hand side, Jackson Hastings gives it off, and it'll be Adam Elliott who gets this ball 13 minutes out from the line. Let's give the ball to Kalen Ponga, please. Give the ball to Kalen Ponga, please. 5 minutes out from the line. 4th tackle here for the Knights. Crossland, he goes right. Should have gone left probably. Gamble cuts it across to Hastings. Hastings gives it off to Dane Gagai. Brad Parker, solid tackle. Oh, he's held up there. It's fine. Jackson Hastings, the tackle wasn't made yet. Jackson Hastings gives it off to Ponga. Ponga himself, he goes left, short ball! Nice! Shots! Oh, no way has he been short there. They're going to check this. This is close. I hope it's a try because that's a try assist for Callum Ponga. If so, they're going to say no try here. But they're going to check this. Alright, Fitzgibbon now. I don't think it was a try. I think it's short. It's definitely short there. Oh, that's a double movement. That's a double movement. That is a double movement. That's a penalty, Manly. That, my friend, is a double movement. Obviously, penalty, Manly. There's no way you can tell me that's not a double movement. Then again, we saw them give Sundatarova a double movement try the other week. This is a clear double movement. This is not momentum. Arm down, bang. It's clearly not momentum. I'd gamble my life savings. Tyson's IQ is lower than 10. Mate, congratulations. You just won. You just won. Because his IQ is actually 7. Yeah, lifted. It's a double movement. Thank you. Should have been a double movement against with the Panthers and Broncos game too with Smith-Rova, but anyway, the Panthers got robbed of a try in that game as well. Watch them say momentum. There's no way they could have called that momentum, especially when they called it no try. The charge this is close. No, it was pretty clear and evident that was a double movement. Pretty clear, man. Pretty clear. Nevada says all the 6 agains the Knights had, and for what? Exactly right, yeah. Exactly right. So Schuster kicks this ball out to the 20. Alright, that wasn't actually a good kick at all there from Schuster. So Odakwata brings it out from the 15. So Bullimore comes on here for Tofofo Zipoli. Tyson Gamble had that nice little kick on 0 tackle go for you now, mate. But the Knights look just poor today. They are poor. They're not a great team, but they just look poor today. This is why I say to you guys, when the teams beat the Titans, don't look at that as them being a good team because they win. Because we just know how to throw games away. We just know how to throw games away. Right hand side now gives it off to Ethan Bullimore. It'll be 45 minutes out, second tackle. They got it at 6 again. Sebastian Grammar says, greetings, lads. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget it, mate. Do not forget it. Appreciate you, Sebastian. Josh Schuster. Oh, Garrick! Sit up for Garrick! Sit up now! No! No! Oh, you son of my bitch! Son of my bitch, man! If he gets that ball, it's another try for my captain on Supercoach, man. It would have been Josh Schuster try assist for Garrick again. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Oh my goodness me. Greg Marty gets his ball out to the 21st tackle. Wild bounce, unfortunately. Yeah, you can't blame him for the bounce there. So second tackle now at the 30. Okay, so Schuster turning it up. Yeah, Schuster's having a good game. A really good game. Left their side here, Fitzgibbon. No one followed him up, however. No one followed him up. All right, so it's going to be third tackle now for the Knights, and good run there by Leo Thompson. He's been having a good game so far, Leo Thompson as well, to be fair. All right, so fourth tackle now. Right inside, Callum Ponga. Ponga, good ball over the top. Dom Young. Dom Young's away here for the Knights. Dom Young kicks it back on the inside. The ball not done well there. Dom Young, pretty poor kick across. But at least I'll get this Callum Ponga line break assist there. Thank you very much. But it will be a dropout coming up here for the Knights. Yeah, this is nice here from Ponga. Really nice there from Ponga out to Dom Young. Unfortunately, Dom Young couldn't get the pass inside and kicks it through, and Jackson Hastings is not good enough to get there. Not fast enough to get there. I shouldn't say not good enough to get there. 14 minutes to go here. 14 minutes to go here. And at least Manly are doing long kicks today. It's like the first team in the history of ever that are doing long dropouts. So first tackle now, 30 metres out here from the line. They got left-hand side, Crossland gives it off, and now they'll be... Oh, that's Jacobs Hafidi, 20 metres out from the line now. Right-hand side, gives it off to Hastings. Hastings now to Gamble. Gamble underneath now to Dane Gagai. It'll be 15 metres out from the line. Crossland, Hastings. Oh, they've got numbers here. They've actually got numbers here. Left-hand side, they've got Bradman Best! Oh, it's a great tackle. I told Talcorla. Made up for the poor tackle they made before. It didn't miss before. Callum Ponga out to Gamble. Gamble out to Adam Elliott. And that was never going to do anything there. He'll be taking down 10 metres out of the line. How many tries are we telling per second today? I'm thinking at least 5. No, thank you. Only Ponga, Garrick, or Schuster are allowed to score tries today. They put it up there. Or Dom Young. Oh, no. No, that's fine. You can't say it's an escort. Yep, that's going to be a 7-tackle setting. No, you can't say it's an escort, referee. No, you can't say that's an escort for me. I disagree. Like, I want it for the Titans. I'm happy for the Titans because we need the Knights to win today. But, like, I'm sorry, that's not an escort for me. Like, how do you blame Brad Parker for that? No way. No way. Shut up, Nick Ennis. Shut up, Nick Ennis. That was all on Young. Oh, I don't think that's on Young. I just don't think that Brad Parker did anything wrong there. Like, Dom Young's still trying to go after that ball there. There's no way Dom Young is faking that. So Jacobs Hafidi, 5 minutes out of the line, 12.5 minutes to go here the first half. Phoenix Crossland out to Adam Elliott. And Elliott 4 minutes out, second tackle. Manly definitely look like they've been the better team so far. Like, I know that the Knights have got... Oh, it's a full pass. Manly definitely has been the better team so far. The teams with all the Origin players out are the ones struggling right now. Except for the Rabbitohs. But the Broncos and the Broncos and Manly seem to be doing alright. Places, yikes, yeah, absolutely. Dreadful there. Wowee. Alright. 12 minutes to go in the first half. 4 errors here for the Knights, 2 for Manly. It just seems like there has been a lot of penalties and a lot of errors today, it feels. Knights have had all the attack and pressure, though. Tackling opposition 20 times to the Manly's 9. Manly have turned to yesterday's Broncos. Yeah. Well, Manly aren't a bad team overall. It's just that for some reason this year they've just not been doing it. I think it's just their backline's not as good as it has been in the past. Not as good. All right, left-hand side now, and it goes to Ethan Bullimore. Like, their forward pack is still, like, strong, Manly. Like, I underrated them going into the season. Manly's forward pack is still, I guess, tough. Nothing electric in regards to attack, but defensively, they're more sound. Their backline, though, defensively can leak points galore. Sean Kepi there, don't know what that was. Oh, he got the offload away, though. He'll take it. All right, Cooper Johns gives it outside. Oh, no, that's a knock-on, Manly. Toltau Quarter has had one good play. Besides that, has been pretty poor today. Pretty poor. 10 minutes to go in the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. You can definitely feel that drag of this being the last game before Origin, though. It's every year this happens. Every year. It's always the last game before Origin where it's just like you just want this game to finish and bring Origin on, which is on Wednesday. And then the Women's Origin on Thursday, and then we're back into the NRL on Friday. But this is just always what happens. We can always feel this moment. Blake Hart, I'm surprised Manly aren't playing Garrick at fullback. No, they really believe in this KO Weeks kid. I'm not the biggest believer in him, but they do believe in him. I massively have always been a big believer in Josh Schuster. I loved him in the second row, but I also, in the last couple of weeks, have definitely been loving him in this this 5'8" role as well. Who kicked out Kieran Foran? Kieran Foran would have been still Manly if it wasn't for him. The only reason he's at the Gold Coast Titans now is effectively because of that. Left-hand side here, Jackson Hastings to counter Ponga. Ponga now, Brandon Best. Brandon Best cuts to the inside. Brandon Best still going here. Give it to Ponga, please. Third tackle now. 8 metres out of the line. All right. I reckon surely the Knights score here. After all this, surely the Knights get a chance here. Like, they've been on the line a lot here. The Knights have been on the line a lot. They have to score here. Yeah, you have to score here. Crossland out the back here to Elliott. I think it comes now. Yeah, it's going to come now. Bradman Best, left-hand side. And Greg Martiu, try time for the Knights. That was always coming there. They had plenty of numbers out of that left-hand side. And Greg Martiu goes over on the wing. So it will be 8-4 here with a kick. Who kicks for the Knights? Is it Ponga? Who kicks? Much has finally got Martiu as captain. Big call, but you'll take that. But Crossland out there to Elliott. Elliott to Jackson Hastings. He cuts across from Ponga. I would have preferred that at Ponga's hands for the try assist. But Greg Martiu gets the try time. Albert Coach says, first rugby game I see. Hi from Spain. Appreciate you, bro. All the way in Espanol. X-Factor says 2 down with the multi. Yeah, that's right. Who else have we got? Who else is in the multi X-Factor? That's a $400 redo donation if the multi comes off. Who else we got X-Factor? And, he got it down, but it was close. Knights 112 win, and we need Ponga and Schuster to score left. Okay, I'll take that for Supercoach too, X-Factor. Ponga, Schuster, and a Knights 112 win. Mate, you have no idea how perfect that result would be for me. Not only does that help me out in regards to Supercoach with Ponga and Schuster, but it also helps me out with the Titans going into 9th place over Manly if the Knights win 1-12. So, you know, your bet is perfect if that happens. Your bet's perfect. Shut up, she's Manly, man. Don't be negative on the Ponga try. Don't bum me old face, man. Shut up your face, huh? Someone says, is there any sleeper centre wing picks coming back from injury? Not really. Not that I can think of, anyway. Blake Harder, we get it. You're a freak. It's Supercoach, right? Stop rubbing it in, man. Dear me. Stop rubbing it in. Alright, so Jackson Hastings. Can someone tell me what Ruben Garrick is currently on with 8 minutes to go the first half, please? So Jackson Hastings is going to go from the wing. Oh, it doesn't curl around enough and hits the post. It does not curl around enough and it hits the post. He's on 29? How is he on 29 to score a try and conversion? Bloody bullshit, man. Schuster also 29. That's bullshit, man. Surely he needs more. Surely he's got to get some more. Surely. 29, that's a bull of shit. That's a bull of shit. Scoring that try. How was Schuster only on 29 as well? With what he's done? No. The Supercoach statisticians. I think that's it. Statistician. This isn't BKR English, right? We're not here teaching people from different countries how to speak English. I think it's statisticians. Statisticians? I can't say the word. Statisticians. Third tackle now at 40. It's because he didn't get a line break or anything with it. You settle down, Blake. Left-hand side now gives up to Gamble. Gamble now. Oh, the nice away Gamble! Bradman Best! Straight off the Knights! Ooh! Manly, oh no! Oh no! Manly, oh no! Knights go bang, mother bish. They go bang. Barley tattoo man, that's what he says. But Phoenix Crossland gives it out there to Tyson Campbell, who just breaks through. Tolotau Qualder's defence today has been horrific. But Bradman Best nearly knocks it on, but he does grab it, it gets away, and scores a try there. Up to Barley. This is why you go to Barley, kids. This is why you go to Barley. Medvedev says, Manly on yesterday, Broncos mode deactivated. It's been deactivated. Well, Broncos mode activated because the Broncos threw that game in the last 5 to 10 minutes. XO said, should have kicked inside, but Ponga streaking down under the post. He should have done that. Hey, baby. Who? I want to know when this game is over. Medvedev says, Manly on yesterday. A shot from Johns, Brighton says. Yeah. Was it Johns? I thought it was Tolotau Qualder. Who? Ha! Bradman Best is one try. Bradman Best says Bradman Best 1 try, 3 tackle busts, and 91 run meters. What's your opinion of Campbell Graham pulling out of Origin, being the 18th man? Would have thought the experience in training and what not would have been good. Well, apparently he had that sternum injury and he didn't play due to it. So what was the point? Like, he had a sternum injury. I know from my boy Tobes that Tobes has had a sternum injury for a little bit. It's not easy. And yeah, he was the 18th man and didn't play 18th man because he's got the injury, which left him out of the Rabbitohs side last night against the Raiders. So I don't understand the confusion. And Hastings will... No, he's going to get it just. He does slap it on through. So it'll be 10-8 to the Knights. It was 8-0 Manly just 4 minutes ago, and now it's 10-8 to Newcastle. X-Ray says, we are cheering for Ponga and Schuster. Fire up, boys. Well, I've been cheering for them all day, mate. I've been cheering for them all day. But that was a nice run there from Tyson Gamble, and then to get that ball offload to Bradman Best, who very much nearly knocked that ball on, but he does get it. Big Boy has his thoughts on Horsford playing Origin footy this year. Should have. Yeah, I think Horsford was unlucky. I think he should have been selected over Flegler. I don't rate Flegler at all. Never have rated Flegler, and I don't think I ever will rate Flegler. I don't believe Flegler should be an Origin player. This is what's the Las Vegas donation goal. You guys have to decide this. You guys can decide it, and then for the Origin stream and streams going forward, we will put it on the screen. You guys have to decide what the Vegas donation goal is. So the second tackle now, 35 metres out. Crossland gives it up. 100k, Jay says. You're an idiot. 100k. Mate, if it's 100k, we're taking... It's myself, Antonio, and 5 subscribers are coming. Calabunga! Oh, forward pass. 6 again was for the Knights as well. Actually, no, they'll call it back for the no advantage taken, surely. Oh, they're going to call forward pass, but they didn't... But what about... You've been calling all season long that's not advantage taken at that point because it's so close to the play. Oh, that's definitely a forward pass, though, from Gamble. She's Bentley says 600. You think that the Las Vegas fund should be $600. That wouldn't even get you a flight to LA, let alone Las Vegas. What do you mean? Cedric says, what you got to Vegas for? The first round of the NRL season next year, mate. People here are begging us to have a Las Vegas donation fund to get us to Las Vegas for NRL Round 1. And that's myself and Antonio. So Brad Parker now, $10,000 I think is a solid donation goal. He means 600k. 600k donation goal by what, January? Second tackle now for Manly there, 30 metres out of the line. $600 would get you 30 seconds in Las Vegas. Mate, that would be a fun 30 seconds, though. No, goodness me. That does sound awfully tempting to go to. Well, apparently over the next 5 years, every team will have played in Vegas. Apparently in the next 5 years, every single team. Left-hand side, Josh Schuster gives it off here to Jason... No, it's not Jason Saab. He's too big. And that was somewhat funny. Croker over to Cooper Johns. Cooper Johns back here to Schuster. Schuster, big out to Jason Saab. It actually is Saab this time. It'll be 10 metres out from the line. Do you know what the game is? No, there'll be 2 games there. I don't know who plays, but 4 teams will play there. Josh Schuster kicks it up. Over top, Brad Barker! Oh, no! I think this is a knock-on here. I think there's a knock-on here. Manly is celebrating, but I think there's a knock-on. They're saying no try here. I think there's a knock-on. You'd need about 10k. Well, I really want to get back into BKR travel for reasons I've told you guys last night. So I'd get some good vlogs out of that too. Brad Parker. I think he throws this backwards, but then I think he gets knocked on here from the pass backwards. That's backwards, but here we go. Oh no! This is going to be a try! No, I think this is going to be a try. Fingers Crossland hits his ball here. I don't think Kroger touches that. I think this is a try here for Manly. Unless he knocks it on here. Does Kroger get to this first? Kroger! Yeah, try time. Manly scored. Try time. Mason Must has heard Queensland right edge got torched by the Ipswich Jets. Yeah. The same news story was ran last year, Mason. And Queensland won the series last year. The same news story. New South Wales fans don't get Origin, they just don't get it. Like, they don't get it. This stuff is done deliberately. Like, you guys are so stupid. So it's dropped down into Manly with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Like, you'd think that New South Wales fans would get it by now. You'd think it. It's like with the Payne Haas is injured thing. That was invented by Queensland. Queensland invented the fake injury. Like, it's literally done for the purpose of what you're saying to be overconfident. You guys don't get Origin. You never will. Hey, like, New South Wales fans will never, ever get Origin. You all are stupid. Like, if you believe that article and you believe that game, you are stupid. It's just a try assist bloke. Oh, there you go. Good stuff. We'll take it. Much as that would never leak if it was real. I know, much. It's so people don't get it. They're so stupid. This is literally kiddie stuff. Mason says, I'll get it when Queensland gets swept. Bro, you have won one time in the last 3 years with the best team in the entire history of New South Wales. Like, you guys are shocking. You haven't even swept in your probably your entire lifetime, Mason. I guarantee you're probably about maybe 16, 17, 18 years old. They haven't won a sweep in 23 years. You've seen Queensland sweep, what, twice since then? You guys are shocking, mate. You guys are shocking. So 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half, but thank you for showing us how stupid you are. So Manly going to get that ball back here 5 minutes out from their own line. I would never league if it was real. Alright, so it's going to be first tackle now for Manly. They're 10 minutes out from their own line. Wait, I lied. It wasn't Schuster. You're a liar, Blake! How dare you? How dare you, Blake? Typical Panthers fan, eh, Blake? Typical Panthers fan? Deary me. Third tackle here. No, because it would be Brad Parker with the try assist. I think Schuster will get points for their being actively involved in it, though. So left-hand side now, they give it off here to the 15, and that's Carl Lawton. Lawton, fifth tackle at 35. So right-hand side now, Josh Schuster kicks that down to about the 20. Not a bad kick. I would love to see Jake Arthur get on Logan ball sacks. I really would. He'll get 4 for contribution, yeah. Because he had the kick. Alright, Tyson Gamble. Not Gamble, that was Hastings. Gives it off here to Dane Gagai. There's a minute and a half left here this first half. Second tackle now. I feel like noodles tonight. Like a noodle box. I feel like a noodle box. Oh, nice play here by the Knights. Nice play here by the Knights. Ponga! Oh, he can't get the offload away. Greg was right there. There was some Supercoach points there. Gamble right outside here. Knights are making some plays right now. Crunch down 23 metres out from the line. Fourth tackle. Manly lead 14-10. Crossland out the back into Elliott. Elliott gives it up to Hastings. Hastings gives it up to Dane Gagai. Gagai taken down. Oh, he's still going. He gets the offload away to Hastings. Kicks over the top here. Gamble! What was Gamble doing? There's going to be a dropout here. They'll get one played it. But what was Gamble doing? Gamble ran to the left. Blake says, who's your captain? It took Ruben Garrick, and apparently he's only on 30 points with a try. A couple kicks. Who scored for the Knights? Was it the Bullhog Best? Yeah, Bradman Best and Greg Martiu. Now they gave Schuster the try assist on Supercoach. That definitely shouldn't be. It should be Brad Parker. Alright, there's 20 seconds left in the first half. Manly within their rights to waste the 40 seconds. They'll only be about 8 seconds. No, they'll have 1 second. The shot clock is 1 second in front of the game clock. And there we go. They drop it out. Alright, the Knights here. This will be it. This will be it for the first half. Kalen Ponga. Kalen Ponga kicks it through here for Greg Martiu. Oh, no. Jason Saab throws it out. There you go. Alright, well, there you go. Half time. It's actually a pretty fun. It was a pretty boring game for the first 20, but it's now turned into something. 14-10 to Manly. Manly are on here, but the Knights obviously shouldn't be losing considering that they have basically a full team right now. They have a full team right now, but they just... Manly have got so many players out. What's Hastings complaining about? What's Hastings complaining about? I don't know. They're having a crack at the referee there, Hastings and Ponga. I don't know. They were pretty verbal about something. Jake Arthur is the player I want to see do good the most. I feel bad from this year. Absolutely. What are the Knights complaining about? I don't know. Maybe they're complaining about the wasting of the time, but Manly are well within their rights to waste that time. Like, it's a part of the rules. You are allowed to waste 40 seconds. Jake Arthur is 18th man, which means there would have to be a foul play in order for him to come on. No. Jake Arthur is number 17. No. No, that is incorrect. Jake Arthur is the number 14, 56. Yeah, he's number 19, but he's 17. No, Jake Arthur is on the bench. Jake Arthur, mate, is on the bench. You are a liar. You are a liar. Morgan Boyle's actually the 18th man, Greg Martin. Silly, silly, Greg. Very, very silly. Very, very silly. They're trying to complain about Manly wasting time to drop out. Yeah, but you're allowed to do that. Like, that's within that's literally fully within their rights to do that. They've got 40 seconds that they are allowed to waste. 40 entire seconds. Like it or hate it, it's just how it is. Like it or hate it, it's just how it is. But at least we've got a decent game here. Like, this game could have easily been an absolute shitfest of a game, eh? It could have easily been an absolute shitfest of a game. It's been relatively exciting for the last, 20 minutes or so. Greg must forget me, the NRL app is a real lie. No, it's not, because I'm on the NRL website right now, and it's got Jake Carter in a Parramatta jersey, a shitty little Parramatta jersey on that bench there, alongside all the Manly players, so I think you are the liar, not the NRL.com. You, in fact, Greg, you are the liar. We've found the imposter. Mudge says that time is there for a reason. It would be silly if they were penalised for using it. Yeah, they're allowed to do it. Star Wars fan says, watch it be Para vs Manly first finals week at CommBank and Arthur scores a winning try. No, I don't believe that will happen, because Manly, I don't believe, make the finals, and Para could still make the finals, but I don't see Para or Manly getting to at least 5th or 6th, which would need to happen for that to be the case. But that would be beautiful to see Jake Arthur score the winning try or kick the field goal. Tim Zoo versus Carlos Ocampo. I could go to that fight, but it's like I could just stream it. I might go fill my water bottle up. I might. Mr. S's quick finals list. What do you mean quick finals list? What do you mean Titans, mate? If you didn't hear me, I said Titans. I'm going to go fill my bottle of water up, my Macro Mike water bottle. If you want 10% off Macro Mike, use code AMBBlaze. At checkout, Macro Mike, it's in the description. You better go use it. Actually, while I'm gone, you may as well go check out Macro Mike in the description, because I'll be gone for a minute. You got time to go and have a look. Thumbs up and subscribe. You give me 1 sec. Give me 1 second. Don't go too crazy without me. Don't do it. Do not do it, man. Settle down. You better have checked out Macro Mike. If you didn't do it, you're silly. You're very silly. Don't be silly now. Don't be silly now. Bingo! Loco says, hey mate. Hello, chumpo. Hello, champion. Let's go have a look at the games for next week. While we're waiting here for the second half, let's go and have a look at the games for next week. Draw. Obviously, we've got men's origin on Wednesday, women's origin on Thursday, and then round 14 on Friday. Tigers-Raiders to kick us off for the round 14. Come on, man. Tigers-Raiders at Campbelltown to kick us off for round 14. What the shit? Warriors-Dolphins. I would have loved to have streamed that game, man. I can't stream on Saturday, and Antonio won't be able to either because he'll be with me at Seabus. Warriors-Dolphins be an interesting game. It's in Auckland. Titans-Rabbitohs at Seabus, obviously I'll be there. And the Sharkies-Broncos. Oh man, that's such a good day to stream too. That is a really good day of rugby league to stream, but I can't. I'll be at the Titans-Rabbits watching Trell Mick crumble under the pressure. And then on Sunday, we've got Roosters-Dogs, Cowboys-Storm, and Panthers-Dragons. The buys are Eels, Knights, and Manly. It's not a good day. Roosters-Dogs, I can't wait to... I have to watch that. God help us. I was about to say can't wait to not watch that, but I have to watch that. Roosters Dogs will be shocking. Cowboys Storm will also be shocking. I would assume it could be interesting in North Queensland. And then Panthers Dragons in Penrith. God help you, Dragons. God help you. That's first 17th. It's first 17th in Penrith. Oh my god, that Sunday slate of games is so shit compared to the Saturday games. Oh my god. Oh my god. Juma Diallo says Manly is winning. Manly is winning. Thank you, Juma. Thank you, Juma, for letting me know that Manly winning. I think that happened. Yes, that happened. Thank you very much for letting us know that Manly is winning. Much as thank God the Sharks Broncos at Shark Park. No way we win at Suncorp. We are dreadful there. Well, one, you don't know how many Origin players will play. And two, the Broncos aren't as good as everyone thinks. Alex says, Fitty bomb to kick off the round confirmed. Ooh, Alex, I don't think you want me to remind you who actually prevented the Tigers from getting... No, I shouldn't do this to you, Alex. I shouldn't. But when the Raiders play the Tigers, I always think of 2016. When the Tigers, all they needed to do was win the game to get into the finals. And they were playing against the Raiders. The Titans had lost that week, I think, to the Cowboys. So we had to rely on the Tigers losing to the Raiders. But the Tigers had everything go their way. It was at Leichhardt, beautiful Sunday afternoon. You know, if they win the game, they're in. The Raiders put 50 on them that day. And they won 54-6, I think it was. Something close to that. 54-4 or something ridiculous. And from that day onwards, the Tigers, man. They did the same thing in 2019 when they played... I was there for the game. Sharks versus Tigers at Leichhardt. Where the Tigers, all they needed to do... It was whoever won between Tigers and Sharks made the finals. Whoever won the game between the Tigers and Sharks, they had it there. All they had to do was win their 50-50 game. And they lose the game, and they concede a field goal to Paul Gallen. Paul Gallen kicked a field goal. Paul Gallen kicked a field goal. My God, Tigers. My God. Gee whiz. Alex says, thanks for that reminder. Well, your team annoys me, let alone you guys. Paul Gallen. Holy shit. Much as G-Train field goal was a defining moment in my life. It was a defining moment for everyone's lives. Gallen was known for his field goals ability. Mate, Gallen was the best field goal kicker that ever did a field goal. Gallen was the best field goal kicker that ever did a field goal. He's 100%. Gallen, 100% field goal kicking rate. You can't complain about Gallen's conversion rate with field goals. You can't do it. Come on, guys, hit that thumbs up button while it's half time. Go and hit the thumbs up button immediately. You better not wait. You better hit that thumbs up button right this second. If you don't do it, you are going to lose. If you don't do it, you are going to... If you don't do it, you are going to lose every single game for the rest of this season. Whoever your team is. I don't care who your team is. I don't care who your team is. You're going to lose every single game. Still half time here. Actually, let's go have a look at Supercoach while I'm waiting. Let's not get distracted here. Let's go have a look at Supercoach here. Get distracted by Paul Gallen kicking a goddamn field goal. How dare you, Tigers? What a waste of my time. Except what if your team's the Titans? Well, then you're a great bloke. Well, then you're a great bloke, and it doesn't exist, that curse. The curse doesn't exist. Because we will win every game to finish off this season. Ruben Garrick on 33 points really grinds my gears. Josh Schuster on 42 points. You'll take that. You'll definitely be taking that one there. Let's go into my account here. That wasn't my account that I was looking at there. Let's go over here. If you support the Titans, then you already know that your team's going to win every single game to finish off the season. And that's a fact. It's not an opinion. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. Josh Schuster, 42. Callum Ponga, 21. Ooh, well, I might want to cry myself tonight to sleep. I might want to do that. And Ruben Garrick on 33. At least he's got a low break even. Josh Schuster with a low break even of minus 27 and 42 points is really positive considering the second half is still to come. If he gets like an 80 to a 90, his break even will be even less than minus 26 next week too. Even less, man. You have to have Josh Schuster. If you got rid of Josh Schuster, like, unlucky, man. Truly unlucky because you're in a bit of a shitty ass situation. What trades would I look to make next week? I took Nico Hines out for Sean Johnson. At least he didn't lose any money, but he had a break in with 37. Honestly, I may as well trade Johnson straight back out because it's like I can go straight back up to Nico, I can. The Sharks play the Broncos next week, and he could kill them. But the Panthers, the reason why I went with Nico out over Nico out over Nathan was because Nathan plays the St. George Illawarra Dragons at Penrith next week. So, yeah, I would prefer to keep him in the team. Cool. I don't know when this was, but I've just seen that Nathan Cleary once scored 225 points in Supercoach against the Gold Coast Titans. Wow, that's very fun to see. I love that. I love being the only team to... I've never seen a player score over 200 points before. I haven't played Supercoach a great deal for the last 5-6 years. But I don't like to see that he scored 225 points against the Gold Coast Titans before. Was that Magic Round? For anyone who plays Supercoach, was that Magic Round 2021? I would assume it is. I would assume it was. X Factor says Hawaiian Airlines is $1,950 return from flight Brisbane Las Vegas per adult in Feb 2024 to March 2024, but haven't looked to find flights next year. It's not too bad. But I want to like go to Los Angeles for a little bit. I'm not a big fan of Los Angeles, but I've been to Los Angeles I think 3 times now, and I haven't been to the beach areas yet. I haven't been to the beach areas. Like, I've been to Disneyland with my mum when I was like 11 years old, 10 years old. I went to Anaheim area. I've been to some pretty dodgy areas by myself. I wish I didn't do that, but I was too young to comprehend at the time. And then, I think I've been there 3 times. Once with my dad, maybe. Can't remember. But I want to go to the beach area of Los Angeles. It was indeed Magic Round. Thank you, Mudge. Thank you, man, for reminding me of a horrible day in my life. I was streaming here that day. It was not fun. No. Oscar says, what's good, BK? I'll be at the Warriors game next week. Hope we win. Good luck, man. Oh, good luck. Olivia Reese, don't worry, guys. I've got my private jet. Well, Olivia, get the private jet ready. Get it ready right now. Let's go do some research on Las Vegas beforehand. Hey, I'm going to get a whole group of BKRsport subscribers, and we'll go research Las Vegas. Like, I've been in Las Vegas before, but it wasn't for a party. Like, that would be a party. Going next year for that would be a party, because there'd be so many people, one, that I know there. There'd be content creators, there'd be players there. There'd be other, obviously, subscribers there. That'd be a great party. Everyone being in Las Vegas, I tell you. Like, I know that's not the reason why they're having it there, but it's my reason. So, it's my reason. Oh, man, the vlogs that would come out of Las Vegas next year would be just huge, eh? It would be huge. And it's going to be so weird. Walking around Las Vegas seeing Rabbitohs jerseys, Titans jerseys. Oh my God. What if I go to Las Vegas and I see a West Tigers... Actually, no, if I see a Titans jersey that's not myself or Antonio in Las Vegas next year, God help myself. I might just spontaneously combust. If I'm on playing blackjack and I look over to my right and I see someone wearing a Gold Coast Titans jersey. That might do me. That may, in fact, do me. They'll do me. Exo says, if you could time a trip to see the Super Bowl in NRL, that would be an epic USA 2024 trip. Yeah, we could do it. Man. But alright, Manly coming out here for the second half. I definitely did plan to go to Las Vegas for it. Jay says, love at first sight. Love at first sight seeing a Titans jersey in Las Vegas. You can't go wrong. Seb Watson says, I've been 3 times. It's been unbelievable every time. Some of the most ridiculous stories. Oh, Las Vegas is a ridiculous place. Like, I didn't even get drunk there. I wasn't drinking because I was there for the sevens and whatnot. But, like, I saw some lunatics, bro. Like, and I'm, like, in my private life, I can be a little bit weirdo, right? I don't mind, like, people watching in big cities. And I was people watching in Las Vegas. And, geez, the characters that you see there is something else, eh? There's something else. So, of course, there's 3 nights to go for Game 1 in State of Origin. Yeah, 3 nights to go until Queensland slaps the Blues yet again. Oscar says Vegas vlog's going to go crazy. Oh, my goodness me. Well, BKR Travel will be pumping by then, too. It would be pumping by then. All right, so the Knights, to kick this ball off here, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. The Knights kick the ball off, and Manly will start off with it. I swear I thought Manly started off with the ball in the first half. Remember, all in on black, X Factor. Well, let's bump it up from 10,000 as a donation goal to 15,000 so we can put 5K on black. Could you imagine the scenes? Could you put the donation goal 15K, 10,000 of it will go to the trip, 5,000 to go on black. And then if it goes on black and we win it on black, we go crazy. We go, we go crazy. Left-hand side now, man. Now that would be a vlog. That would be the vlog. We don't even go to the hotel first. The first thing we do, don't put the bags in. Just go straight on black, 5K, bang. And it's either going to be a crazy trip or it's going to be an okay trip. Blaze staying in the MGM. That's pretty expensive. How much is an MGM for it? Like, it'd be 3 nights. I think it'd be 3. And they'll probably play them both on the same day. So you'd still go for at least 3 nights. So nice, you get this ball. You'd go for a week. You'd go for a week, but you wouldn't stay the whole time in Vegas for the whole week. Second tackle. You definitely would get over Vegas in a week. So 45 metres out, even their own line. And Crossland now, they give it up to Jacob Saifidi. He gets to the 45 on the Manly side of the field. Truly, though, like, the players going over there, they'll have a loose dime. Ponga! Back on the inside of Bradman Best! Best is away. He's at the 20. Taken down. 15 metres out from the line. 4 tackle now. Someone go Google right now. 3 nights of the MGM Grand. Kalaponga! Oh, he had the pass. They had a try if he passed it. If he passed it, they had a try. A week takes a month for Belmore. Don't know if I want to go to Belmore to... Oh, it's fit tackle, mate. Adam Elliott, it's fit tackle, buddy. It's fit tackle, you muppet man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's fit tackle, man. It's fit tackle. So, man, look at this ball here, 10 metres out from their own line. Only comes in a 4-night package. Well, there you go. Well, then, why are you telling me this? You're just telling me the 4-night package, man. Come on, man. Just tell us what the 4-night package is. People watching in Caboolture is something else. People watching in Caboolture. For anyone who doesn't know Caboolture is like Penrith, but Mount Druitt, but Brisbane. So 4 tackle now at the 30. They're going to go left-hand side here. Manly gives it off into Josh Schuster. Schuster now. Oh, that's a... Wow! I don't know about that being a high tackle. He's already basically on the ground at that point. People watching in Caboolture is something else. Step Watson says, first time I got escorted back to my room after being up 36 hours as I thought it would be great to wrestle an American dude at the MGM Grand as I was so drunk. It seemed a great idea at the time. Vegas, man. I saw some characters, bro. I remember one guy, I was just walking down the street, just by myself, just looking, just watching, just enjoying. And I think he wanted to spruik to me. I told him that I, was there doing vlogs and whatnot. And he tried to give me some spiel on to come back to his place for some reason. And I was like, I'm all good, bro. I'm all good. It was a very dodgy character. It was a very dodgy character. It absolutely had something to do with drugs. That's 100% for sure. So first tackle here for Manly. Gave me his number. He might have been hitting on me. Fair enough. He might have just been hitting. No, this guy was a dodgy character. Second tackle at 20. But you have to be nice. You can't just say, like, go away, bro. Like, you just have to be nice. Because you don't know what happens over there. It's probably Sapelu. Yeah, it probably was Sapelu. Sounds very murdery, Wildred. It does sound very, very much like that. Left-hand side here. Josh Schuster. Third tackle. 15 metres out. Gets it off in Kyle Weeks. Didn't knock it on there. How amateur do you think rural New Zealand is? Pitch invaders last night at Warriors-Broncos game. Yeah, pretty poor, Rob. Pretty poor. Penalty here to Manly. 10 metres out. Pretty poor. Rapid Fire TVC wanted to film some content. Well, he was telling me all about his rapping and all that sort of stuff. And it's like, that's cool, bro. But, I'm not a rapper. So I don't know how good the mixtape is going to be between us two. MC BKR. But that is going to be a penalty here to Manly, 10 metres out. Alright, so Kroger now gives it off. Please let Garrick score the try. That would be nice. Josh Schuster assist for Garrick. Would be very nice for Supercoach. Kroger right inside of Schuster. Schuster gives it off here to Olagawatu. Still going, taking that 5 metres out from the line. Please go left. Please go left. Alright, so it's going to be 5 metres out from the line now. Gives it off here to Kroger. Kroger at the back here. Chance here, Josh Schuster. Schuster, get the ball. Crack him, man. Look at Kroger. Comes out as this Wales. So third tackle now. No, Dom's Jay's best mate, not my best mate. Dom is Jay, his best mate. Fourth tackle here at 18 metres out from the line. Kroger, right hand side, gives it off to Cooper Johns, who no one was waiting for that. That was a terrible kick. Bring Jacob Arthur on, eh? No, bring Jacob Arthur on. Mouse says Ponga might go crazy in Vegas. Okay, no. No. No, not reading the rest of that out. Knights here, right-hand side. We'll get this out to the 15. Is Mr. Moustache on for Manly? Mr. Moustache? Who's Mr. Moustache? Oh, that's a penalty for me. I don't know how that wasn't a penalty against Hemo Fellini. Who is Mr. Moustache? At Manly. Third tackle, Greg Marcy. Looks like something's wrong here. Looks like something's wrong here for Greggy Marcy. I hope it's alright. Hope he's alright. Yeah, I don't know who Mr. Moustache is. I'm trying to think of players at Manly who have a moustache. While there's a player injury here for Greg Marcy, let's have a look. Team list. Are you talking about KO Weeks? Jason Saab's got a shit moustache. You're either talking about Saab or KO Weeks. Everyone else is clean shaven, unless you're talking about Carl Lawton. He's just got a beard. Jacob Arthur has a bit of a shit moustache. It's either Jacob Arthur, KO Weeks, or Jason Saab, but all three of them have shit moustaches. Morgan Boyle. I didn't even look at the 18th man. Yes, he has a solid moustache. He's the 18th man. Mr. Moustache. Harper. No, Harper's not playing. Morgan Boyle has a real defined moustache, though. I love that we're currently talking about moustaches, though. Random. Super random. Let's go back to talking about Vegas. Lane Ball says Ponga got a moustache on his upper lip. It's very white. Oh my god! Time him out. 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 You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Third tackle here. You got me. You did get me that time. You did get me that time. You got me that time. Come on, Ponga, get a try. Exactly right, X Factor. That's what we want. All right, left-hand side now. Then we take it. Oh, Carl Lawton loses the ball. Really bad ball loss there. And now they go left-hand side here. Tyson Gamble at the 50. Gives it... No, he doesn't give it to Bradman Best. Probably should have, though. All right, Knights here. At least they've got an attacking set now. It was 0 tackle. Now first tackle, 33 metres out. Exactly right, Brighton. Exactly right. I should have known better. I should have known. Maybe because the Sunday game, it's like before, you know, the new week, you start to kind of like loosen up a little bit and you think, oh, maybe no one's going to be a muppet today. Bang! We get lag and ball sacks get into the chat. So left-hand side now. His moustache has dandruff is what he's saying. Yeah, makes sense. So third tackle, 20 metres out. Fence crossing to Jackson Hastings. Hastings gives it off here to Daniel Safidi. 10 metres out now, fourth tackle. Okay, here we go. Crossland. Adam Elliott. Callum Ponga. Ponga! 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 No! I wanted to try. Adam Elliott. Don't you kick that ball, Adam Elliott. Adam Elliott just shoved off another at the back end of Hastings. It'll be fifth tackle. 5 metres out of the line. Fifth tackle now. They're going to go right inside here. Crossland. Elf to Callum Ponga. Callum Ponga here, 13 metres out. He's going to kick it across here. Kicks it through for Dane Gaga. No, Josh Lister picks it up and he's going to get slapped here. Yep, see you later. Insomniac says, I think this is Morgan Boyle's first match this year. Well, Morgan Boyle's not playing. He's the 18th man, bro. So it would need to be either 3 HIAs or dirty play to bring on Morgan Boyle. Extra says, come on, Ponga, get a try, mate. Mate, he's so close. I thought there were so many gaps there for Ponga, but he couldn't do it. Don't worry, Blake. You don't want to know, Blake. You don't want to know, mate. You would not like to know. I can't see who's playing. Yeah, no. He's on the team. He's the 18th man, however. All right, so Callum Ponga gives it off here to Daniel Saifidi. And Jacob Saifidi, sorry. He'll bring it out to the 25. Yeah, the Titans fans are all hoping for the Knights to win this. A lot of teams, actually, around that age are hoping for the Knights to win this. The teams below would be wanting Manly, though. So left-hand side here gives up to Gamble. Gamble to Hastings. Hastings here. Short ball! Oh, 10 metres out from the line. Lachlan Fitzgibbon, third tackle. Oh, that's a 6 again. That's got to be 6 again there. Yep, 6 again there for the Knights. Jackson Hastings. Selfish, man. Should have passed it, but it is 6 again. So it is 0 tackle now. First tackle, sorry. 1 metre out. Crossland. Out to Adam Elliott. Elliott has too much hands on the ball here. He's not been good today. Second tackle here. 5 metres out. Give the ball to Callum Ponga, please. Please, Callum Ponga, get the ball. No, short ball. Ponga! Ponga! Try think there's a knock on here, though. I think there's a knock on back here. It's going to be a try time for Greg Marty, but I'm pretty certain there's a knock on back here. They're going to call try time here. Ponga will get the try assist, but I'm pretty certain there's a knock on into the hands. I do not believe it. We'll have a look again. My boy Greg Marty. All right, let's have a look here. So Crossland, he'll get it out to Jackson Hastings. Hastings gives it to Ponga. Well, I want to have a closer look at that. Yeah, it's a knock-on for sure. Knock-on 100%. 100%. I was correct. Sheets Bunny says, can this at-game already just end this? Can this at-game already just end this? Thank you, Sheets Bentley, for the English skills. Now, please move back elsewhere. Alex says, that was perfect English, Sheesh. That was very perfect English if you weren't from an English-speaking country. X-Factor says, you telling me Ponga couldn't have scored that? Come on. Exactly right, X-Factor. This is definitely knock-on, though. So 30 minutes to go of the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. It is a HIA for sheesh. Me for English? That's impossible. There's no way this isn't a knock-on. That absolutely touches Jason Saab's arm. Wait, what? Wait, what happened here? Hey, ho, ho! We're not looking at the... Oh! Okay, here we go. Oh, you can't see that one. You have to go the other side of the angle. Rob G, we'll talk about that. We've got on Wednesday night. We'll do it early. Here we go. It has to be a knock-on. Jason Saab absolutely hits his arm on that. It definitely touches his right forearm or left forearm, whatever it is. But if he's called try, then they're going to call it because they've been way too long here. But I'm sorry, that definitely touches the arm. I'm closing the curtains, I can't deal with this. I cannot deal with this. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I say that's a terrible call in my opinion. I'm pretty certain it hit his arm. Hexite says they have Marty with Supercoach, so they need that to be counted for extra points. It makes sense. It makes sense. But I definitely don't believe that was a try. I definitely thought that was a knock-on. But I'll take the Ponga try assist. I'll take the Ponga try assist. But I don't believe that was a try. Alright, so the Knights here from the left-hand side, from the wing. Alright, Jackson Hastings now. 29 minutes to go here of the game. And Jackson Hastings will... Oh, he's going to miss it off the post. Oh, please. We want a draw. We want a draw. Everyone wants a draw. So that these two scammy little teams come back to everybody else. We want them to be on the same wavelength as everybody else. You know what? Don't care the Titans don't go into ninth. We'll take 10th. You make sure Manly a nice draw here. You make sure Manly a nice draw here. Yeah, Brian goes, there's no way we're copping another draw here, are we? No, please. The draw would be so funny. Let's do it. Let's do it, Mudge. Let's do it. Let's get a draw going here. Horrible call, sir, coming. I agree. 6th career, double for Greg Marcy. Ozzy says, no way. No, you. No way me. No way you. No way me. No way you. We want a draw here so they can come back with everybody else. Has the same team ever had both their games as a draw? I don't think so. I don't know. If we can't win that $400 donation bet, sure draw it is. Exactly right. Left-hand side now. Gamble. Count on Ponga. Ponga here off to Bradman Best. Best back on the inside here. Oh, Ponga's been taken out the back play there. Knights love a good old draw. They love a good old draw. Crossing off to Ponga. Ponga short ball there. Left-hand side. Greg Marcy for a hat-trick. Greg Marcy. Greg Marcy. Ah! Try time for the Knights. Greggy boy, Greggy boy, Greggy boy, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba, Greggy boy, Greggy boy, Greggy boy, na. Let's go, Greg Marcy. Oh, Mudge, you're going to be receiving a timeout for that disastrous comment. Screw you, Mudge. How about that? How about you just settle down? Just settle down. Greg Martz, you take it down there. It wasn't a complete tackle, and he will score there. Bright says, Knights go bang bang. Once again, they go bang bang. We need to draw more than I need some of your protein bars, pretty please. No, you need the protein bars from... I tell you what, you don't need to draw more than the protein bars. You need the protein bars from BKRmy right now. Code AMB Blows for a discount. AMB Blows for a discount. Get into it. 18-14 with a kick to come in from the left-hand side. Expats says, come on, Ponga and Schuster, fire up. Fire up. Christian Kerr says, got to be the hardest winning attack on the game for sure. Absolutely. His defense is shocking, but his attack is phenomenal. I've always said to you guys, Greg Marcy was the best attacking winner in the comp, but his defense is shocking. And the Knights should be winning this game by a big margin. Jadon says, haven't watched enough Knights games, but has Marcy picked up his defense? Not really. Not really, but his attack has been just as well, we've always known it. Jay says, 90 watching, hit that like button, sub up and jump in the chat. Logan as well, exactly right, get around it. Here we go. It's a good game at the moment. It's a good game. Cheese Man doesn't want this game to end. Why? It's been a fun game to watch. Why? It was a dead game for the first 20 minutes, but after that, it's been pretty fun. Back and forth, back and forth. But we're all aiming for a draw here. We all would like a draw. Yes. We would all like a draw. We would all love a draw. That's what we want to see. Yes, sir. So Jackson Hastings here from the left-hand side. You'd never heard me say that before. Mars, you on 117 points right now, Blake. Boy. Jackson Hastings. Whoa, Muppet! Missed the kick. 26 and a half minutes to go to the game. He misses the kick there. And it will be an 18-14 game. All right. Does Ponga get points for the help there? Ponga gets 4 points for contribution, yes? Bentley, you can turn it off by pressing the red button on your remote. You can actually press the red button on your remote there, Chief Bentley. I'm going to sit here and enjoy rugby league. Especially considering that if the Knights win, the Titans will go up a spot into ninth spot. So I will enjoy this game. Hopefully the Knights win, but it is a good one. So Knights now get this ball out to the 15. Look, Ponga and Schuster score, and it will call, English, my God. Look, Ponga and Schuster score, and we call the game off. Everyone is happy. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. So second tackle now for the Knights. Crossland gives it off the right-hand side. I'll also take another Garrick try. That'd be nice. That'd be very, very nice if that was to happen there. So Jacob Sofidi, I get confused every time, gets the ball out to the 40. Kunarant says, Knights kicking has been terrible this season. Yep, it has been. Not as bad as Blake Tough last night, but also not as bad as there's another team that has some really poor kicking this year. Not Titans. Our kicking is the best in the league. Our conversion kicking is literally the best in the league. Tanner Boyd's on 95% this season. But there are some teams that... Mitchell Moses hasn't been doing too well with the old kicking boot for the Eels. Insomniac says, Young and Saab got a try. Dear Lord, please. So right-hand side, they give it off to Carl Lawton. And it'll be fourth tackle at the 45. Carl Lawton used to play with the Titans, did he not? I'm pretty certain he did, early days. I'm pretty certain he did. Jacob Arthur is on, by the way. Jacob Arthur is on for Manly. Get around him. Kane Newer says that was a stupid idler for the Warriors to play. That was a stupid idea for the Warriors to play Napier. Icon Napier is the most naughtiest place in New Zealand. Is the hood of Mongrel Mob. Okay, one, that's not how you spell naughtiest. And two, naughty is an interesting word to use. But three, yeah, there was a lot of hooliganism last night. Hooliganism there in Napier. So Dom Young gets his ball out to the 35, second tackle. Nice beanie, mate. It's a great beanie, Jeremiah. Second tackle of the Knights. Vance Crossland. Oh, penalty to the Knights. Penalty to Newcastle. Carl Lawton. Olivia Reed says Trell next week. Man, Trell's going to get this slap, man. Trell going to get this slap. He knows it. That's why he's laughing at my stories at the moment. Trell going to get this slap. Mr. River says a triple terror in Napier, huh? There was more than triple. There was legit 20. Alex says, Cotaway Sow has never missed a kick he's made, therefore he's the best kicker in the comp. Man, Alex, you are something to deal with, though. Right outside, Jackson Hastings to Callum Ponga slips over. 25 metres out. If you ever think your team has a bad kicker, just remember the Lomaxy Taxi Lomax. Mate, Lomax is the best taxman in the business. The taxman! So the Knights now, Leo Thompson annihilated there by Samuel Fainu and, no, that was Tofa Sipley and Hamoli Olakuatu. He played the Titans NYC team, Carl Lawton. I think he played a couple of games with the Gold Coast, as in like the NRL team. Good offload there by Jacob Safidi. Gives it off here to Jackson Hastings, and he'll get taken down 25 metres out from the line. Now, Flanagan, go kicker, he's 100% this year. I'm also 100% this year. Left-hand side, they give it off to Gamble. Gamble back into Ponga. Ponga kicks it through here. Chance here for the Knights! Oh, drop back coming up. Drop back coming up. Drop back coming up. Collingwood punishing North. Well, it doesn't surprise me at all, Jeremiah. If only Lomax could kick as good as his taxes. Mate, Lomax is the best tax man in the business. You can't have a doubt Zach Lomax in his taxes. Very good at his taxes. Taxman. Get why something else. The Bulldogs haven't lost to the bye since 02. Put your house on the Dogs. Titans have actually never lost to the bye. Since ever. So take that. So Knights now, 45 minutes out. Oh, Crossland nearly passed that ball forward there. That was Jacob Safi's fault. That wasn't Crossland's. BK, you reckon Queensland win 2-1 or 3-0? I reckon Queensland win 5-0. I reckon Queensland win 5-0. All three Queensland men's team win all three games, and the women's team win both those games as well. Thanks for coming. Left hand side now, Tyson Gamble, Caleb Ponga! Ponga gets another grab and pass! Oh no, he's been held up. Oh my god, how did he get held up there? Oh, that's heartbreaker for anyone who had Callum Ponga in their Supercoach, but he's going to be held up here. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. He bounces. It wouldn't have been double movement. It would have been just a... it would have been momentum here. But the arm doesn't even come down in the first place. Oh, so close. Nah, it's not going to hit. It's not going to hit there. That's a really good effort from Jason Saab. So there'll be no try there. Be held up. So it'll be third tackle, I believe. Third tackle, 10 metres out. Get watch that. Mouse is Queensland 3-0. Crazy to think. Crazy to think Queensland went 3-0. But Bradman Best taken down there. 1 metre out. Well, actually not 1 metre out. Literally held up over the line by an ankle. Kalen Ponga here gives it out to Leo Thompson. Thompson to Jackson Hastings. Hastings to Gamble. Intercept by Garrick. But luckily Dane Gagai was there to grab it. But Garrick with the intercept. How about that much? Take that. Take that, mate, with your stupid 117 points. Garrett got an intercept. That's the real winner. Who's the real winner? Unreal pass from Gamble. Mate, he took a gamble. Didn't pay off. Second tackle here, right-hand side. Schuster gives it off. And Manly. Taniela Pasek with a huge run to the 45. Third tackle. Beautiful run. Oh, jeez. What are we playing? Wrestling here? Oh, it's Hetherington. Of course it is. Much as how you stop that. You stop that. No, you. Ethan Bullimore with a good run here. He's still going. Should offload it though. Fourth tackle. Schuster, let's see him, mate. Fire up. Fire up, Schuster. Short ball. And Manly be 35 metres out. Fifth tackle. Fifth tackle. They roll it back. Croker gets it off to Jacob Arthur. Jacob Arthur kicks that ball up high. Good chase through here from Manly. Manly! Ponga gets the great grab. Great grab by Ponga. Really good. The defence on that side for Manly stinks. The defence from Manly stinks. But to be completely honest with you, Manly shouldn't be in this game. There should not be a 4-point game with 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes to go, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. But let's be realistic here. Manly have Jake Trbojevic, Tom Trbojevic, Ben Trbojevic, and also Daly Cherry Evans out. They should not even be having a sniff in this game. This is a bad game for Newcastle. I don't care if they win this game. As a Titans fan, I want them to win this game. But this is a bad game from Newcastle. They have been poor defensively. They have been poor attacking-wise. And Manly should not even have a sniff. But they are. They are in the game. So, Knights fans can spin it any way they want. But, damn, it's not been an impressive outing for me. It's not. And this is that I want them to win. That's who I've tipped. And that's who I want to win for the Titans' benefit. Because if the Titans win, we go to 9th. So, right-hand side, Jackson Hastings off to Hetherington. And then we take it down 35 metres out from the line. Jackson Hastings at the 30. Off to Jacob Saifidi. 25 metres out. Third tackle. So what's this Dominic playing? Dominic's been playing, yeah. Out to Gamble. Gamble gives it... Oh! Crunching it by Brad Parker. Brad Parker's not been too bad on the old defense tonight. That should be a 6 again, though. He's clearly holding down at the tackle. Couldn't answer this nicely. A lot of work training-wise. They've needed a lot of work training-wise for about 10 years now. Hetherington offloads it. Leo Thompson! Oh, he's been strong running tonight, Leo Thompson. Fit tackle. Fit tackle there on the goal line. Crossland off to Hastings. Hastings had the back hit. Dane Gagai kicks it across. And really nice weather by KO Weeks to cover that one up. Oh, it's a penalty of the Knights. I'd take the 2. I'd take the 2, make it a 6-point game. I would take the 2. I know it's not the easiest position, but I back in my kicker and I take the 2 here. You make it a 6-point game every day of the week. Yeah, Brad Parker was very clearly offside. He was offside by about 30 years. But the Knights won't go for the 2 and they will go for the try. Alright, so it's going to be Saifidi here taking down 8 metres out from the line. Parker offside by 5 metres. He was offside by about 30 years. Hetherington now. Taking down 2 metres out from the line. Second tackle. Crossland. Jackson Hastings. Hastings. Oh, it's up! Jason Saab! Saab's away! Oh, can the Knights get to Dom Young? Dom Young takes him Saab! Saab out the wing! Saab with the intercept! Shot to melee! Oh no! Oh no! Intercept Jason Saab! Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no! Newcastle! Oh, and Hastings throws a lofty pass, cut out, and Jason Saab picks it up and says, Salada. And he says, see ya later. Oya, all the way in Zakynthos, Greece. Dragons fan, get around you. 10:35 a.m. over there in Zakynthos, Greece. Got to get around the Dragons fan there in Oya. But Hastings throws a pass straight to the hands of Jason Saab. And when Saab's away like that, Dom Young did well to keep him out wide. This isn't a guaranteed kick here, but Saab said goodbye. He doesn't even go into the afterburners. You can see, he's not even on the afterburners. Should have went for the 2, Mr. M. I told you. Blizzard says yet again, Blaze is correct. Take the 2 if it doesn't happen. Yeah, take the 2. This is exactly right. You should have taken the 2, Newcastle, to make it a 6-point game. Instead, you didn't take the 2. You throw a pass that was stupid. And guess what? Jason Saab is about to make Manly lead 20-18 here with 17.5 minutes to go. This is why you take the kick, mate. You take the 2. You take the 2, you go up by the 6, you go and win the game. Instead, now you go behind 20-18 to a team that has 4 of their best players out. Holy gee whiz. So that was Ben says went for a 6-point game to a 2-point game the other way, you'd think. Not an easy kick here for Garrick, but you'd assume Garrick gets it. But he says, forgot to ask who you win. Who I win? Who I win? Like, surely the Knights, surely. But the Knights are playing very Newcastle-y. Said once and thought you want to draw. We want to draw. Miss the kick. Miss the kick. Miss the kick. We want to draw. Oh no, I've got Garrick as Supercoach captain. Get the kick, Garrick. Get the kick, Garrick. But we also want the draw. Miss the kick. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. But I want it now. I do not know what I want, but I want it now. Alright, 17.5 minutes to go here. Garrick to make it a 20-18 lead. Can Garrick get the job done here? Ruben Garrick. From the right-hand side, not the hardest kick, but surely should get it. Ah! He's missed it! Draw! 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 Please, you shut your dirty mouth. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Don't you dare question my choices. Alright, so it's 18-18 here with 17 minutes to go of the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Draw, 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 draw. That's what we want. We want it now. Cheeky Hattie for Turbo on Wednesday, you reckon? No, Jeremiah, no way. No way, mate. Alright. Hold on a second there. What happened there? How did that one get through? Alright, so 17 minutes to go in the game. Mr. Rimmer says draw, 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 draw. Lucas says no way happens again. Lucas, way. Sean Kepi gets his ball second time. I still feel like there's 2 tries left in this game, and both of them 1 for each. Alright, second tackle now, right hand side. This is a great way to end the weekend, though. Olivia says, what do we want to draw? When do we want it now? We want it now, Olivia. We want it now. Kroger, taking it down at 35. Is that dodgy? Can you check that out? Jay, is it the same or is it 2 different? Sean Kepi, he'll get this ball to the 45, 4 tackle. Lachlan Fitzgibbon comes out here for the Knights. Manly go left-hand side. And Taniela Paseka taken down at the 33 or so. I love last-minute draws. No, we don't usually love draws, but only because these two teams already drew. Not a good kick there, and Callum Pong gets 7-tackle set. Terrible kick from Schuster. The only reason we want to draw here is because the last time these two teams played was a 32-32 draw in Mudgee. So it really screwed. Marcy slapped the tackle at 25, 0 tackle. That put Knights and Manly onto weird, like the different scoring system, which means their points differential doesn't matter. But if their points differential matters, these two teams are still struggling, right? And it puts them back into the mix with all these other ones. So you don't actually want teams to have a draw because they actually go into a better situation. So if they get a draw here, they come back onto the same scoring system. So we would love a draw, but obviously a draw is very hard to happen. But we're 15 minutes away from potentially going to extra time and then 10 minutes away from potentially seeing it again. So 4 tackle here with the Knights. But again, Manly should not have a sniff in this game considering how many players they've got out. Gamble on the back of the Ponga. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, Ponga! Oh no! He's been slapped. The Lugo says would bugger them avoiding point difference. That's what I'm saying. So it's going to be a knock on here. And was he tackled without the ball? Yeah, good point, Mudge. He might have been. Jacob Arthur. No, not Jacob Arthur. Toltak Waller. Ponga's going to have to come out for a HIA. We've said this 4 times today, however. And it's actually come off of Toltak Waller. And it's actually a high tackle. This is going to be a nice penalty here. You watch. This is going to be a penalty here for the Knights. Ponga will go for the rest of this game, but it's going to be a penalty to the Knights. And it's also early. Yeah, I think he's going to get binned here, caller. I think Toltak Waller might get binned. I think this is about to be a bin. And I think it's fair. It is high. It is early. He hasn't got the ball yet. I think he's about to get binned. High contact. On a point in the bin. Yep. He's got a 10 here. So it will be penalty to the Knights, but you will lose Ponga. He will go to the HIA, which is 15 minutes minimum. So he will be gone for the rest of the game unless they got extra time. Yeah, I agree with it. It is high contact. Shoulder direct to the head. Come on, Knights. Keep us in the 8, Lucas says. Oh, yeah. If Manly win this game, the Warriors go out of the 8. Yeah. You have to go for the 2 here, Knights. What are you doing, Newcastle? Go for the 2, They've thrown away 4 points in this game from not taking the 2. I'm going to lose my mind. Much as point didn't go off yet. So the second tackle here, 18 metres out. If they don't score a try here, I'm going to lose my mind here. Yes! Nearly just intercepted it. I'm telling you right now, if Newcastle do not score a try here or get some points, I'm going to lose my mind, Newcastle. I'm going to have to take up meditation classes. I'm going to have to go down to Burley Hill and I'm going to have to meditate. I'm going to have to meditate the pain away from watching this team never take the 2 when they need to take the 2. My God. Knights here with the ball. They're 10 metres out here from the line. Get around the Knights, biggest team in Newcastle. Thanks, Sash and me. All right, left-hand side now. Gives up to Hastings. Hastings! Oh, 1 metre out from the line. 1 metre out from the line here. Second tackle now. Left-hand side, Crossland gives up to Ponga. Ponga, 5 metres out, off to Leo Thompson. Thompson now, he'll get this ball 5 metres out from the line. Third tackle. All right, can the Knights get over the line here? Third tackle, Crossland. He's going to go left-hand side, short ball! Oh, held up. Oh, no, he's lost the ball. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. No try. Confirm we have a knock-on by Newcastle. I'm going to lose my mind. They should have taken the 2. And the ball, hands are all over the ball here. Hands are all over the ball. Oh, it's a knock-on. It's a strip, but there's still hands everywhere, so. Oh, this might be a try. But does it come forward off Hetherington as well? Well, can we have more of a look at the ball? They're going to call try here. I would have liked to have had a look at the ball a little bit further, though. So they're going to say, try here to Newcastle, which it's like, okay, I'm okay with it, but I also think they should have looked at that a little bit further. Like, when the ball has been stripped out, you can still knock the ball on from that. Yeah, exactly right, Brighton. How quickly did he call that? Like, how do you know? Like, so the ball gets stripped out here, whatever. I'm okay with that. But then how is he not knocking it on there? Like, when Hetherington is trying to regather to then push it back, he's actually knocking it forward into the Manly player. Like, it's a strip. No, it's a strip, said Watson, which you're allowed to do in the act of scoring. But as he's then trying to get the ball to throw it backwards, he's pushing it forward into a Manly play before pushing it backwards, which is a knock-on. And he didn't even look at that. It knocked on forward before it went backwards. And again, this is a benefit for the Titans. This puts us in the 9th position. But that's not an alright call. That's not an alright call by the bunker. They have to look at that a lot further. They have to look at that a lot further. There's still 13 minutes to go here. But Manly should feel really rough about that. Because again, you are allowed to strip the ball there. A lot of hands in that try there. But you are allowed to strip the ball, but it's when he's trying to get the ball again, here, he's then pushing it into KO Weeks' arm. That's a knock-on. Like, it's a knock-on. It's a knock-on. That should have been a Manly ball 20 metres out. Draw's still alive well. Draw's still alive well. 24-18, but it's just like, that was a rough call. Then when something's so obvious it takes 320 years to be called. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right, Olivia. That's a knock-on. And no one's complaining about the strip because the strip is legal. You're allowed to strip it, but it's when he's trying to regather it, it's a knock-on. So second tackle over the Knights. They're 30 metres out over the line. Crossland goes right-hand side. But you've got to be, if you're a Manly fan, you've got to be proud of this performance, though, with all the players here. Jake Trbojevic, Tom Trbojevic, Ben Trbojevic, and Taylor Cherry-Evans. You've got to be pretty happy about your performance here. Fourth tackle, 45 metres out. All right, Tyson Gamble. Oh, yeah, also Josh Aloye, Instagram blocker, also not playing today. Knights have pretty much a full team, and they've struggled to put away Manly. Ponga puts that ball up there. Knocked back there by the Knights. Crossland. Oh, he'll be taken down to the 10, though. Nice pick up. 12 minutes to go. At least it's a good game. Controversy always brings good games, too. Well, not as much as that Broncos-Storm game, but controversy also. As long as there's a hint of controversy, like, I don't believe that was a try for the Knights just then, but as long as there's a hint of controversy, it's alright. It's good. So first tackle right inside. Manly still have a man in the bin for about another 6 minutes or so. Second tackle. Oh no, Olakuatu looks like he's done something here. So I think what the bunker were doing is saving your mental health. They knew you were losing your mind with not taking the twos. Yeah, fair call. Yeah, fair. Oh, that's a 4 pass from Manly. No, they didn't call it. That probably should have been 4 pass. Third tackle there, but you're right, said Watson. It did save my mental health. 6 again, even than Manly. Oh, big running by Danilo Paseka! They're away! Manly's away! Taken down at the 23 or so. Taken down at the 23 or so. First tackle, right inside Kroger, gives off to Sean Kepi. Sean Kepi now. He'll be taken down 11 metres out. Second tackle there for Manly. Draw is still well and truly on him, by the way. Kroger, Josh Schuster. Schuster back to Paseka. No, Tofa Sipley. Sorry. Tofa Sipley, 5 metres out. Third tackle. Lachlan Kroger, Josh Schuster. Josh Schuster himself here. 3 metres out from the line. 11 minutes to go here. Fourth tackle for Manly. Josh Schuster rolls it back to Kroger. Kroger at the back now to Jacob Arthur. Oh, how good would it be if he scores today? Fifth tackle now. 7 metres out from the line. Kroger, left hand side of Schuster. Schuster back onto the inside here. Wrong play there by Manly, though. Wrong play. 10 minutes to go here in the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Do you think Kohler deserved to be sin-binned? I'm okay with it, yeah. I think that it's a high tackle. I think it's rough, but I also think that if you want to complain about the call... actually, no, that's 2 actual rough calls there, actually, for Manly. But I don't mind it as much as other people are going to complain about it. It is still shoulder contact to the head. I'm okay with being a penalty, but I think the Knights should have gone for the 2. But I can see both arguments too, why it shouldn't have been a bin and why it should have been a bin. Third tackle at the time, when I saw it live, I thought it was going to be a bin. So third tackle here, Jackson Hastings, right-hand side, off to Saifee. Jacob Saifee now to the 40, fourth tackle now. Comment in the chat right now, guys. Do you think Knights hold out to win this? Do you think Manly come back to win it? Or do you think it will be a draw? Comment in the chat right now. Fifth tackle here for the Knights at the halfway point. Much of shoulder contact to the head should always be a bin. Yep, I agree. So Arbit goes there, and it will be Manly. Gets this ball at the 20, and it's going to be KO Weeks who brings his ball back to the 21. Hasn't really done too much here today, Weeks. Surprised Ponga's on the field, Lucas. Yeah, I agree. I think Ponga, with that, should have been sent to the bin. Sent to the bin, HIA. He should have had to go for HIA. He's actually probably should have had 3 or 4 HIAs today. He should have. All right, third tackle now for Manly. Plenty of time to go here. Left-hand side to Jacob Arthur, back to Sean Kepi, and Kepi, 4th tackle to the 45. All right, left-hand side now, Kroger gives it off here to Tofofo Sip. No, that's Paseka. I keep getting confused between the 8 and the 10, between Tofofo Sipley and Paseka. But Josh Schuster whacks that ball down into the corner. Not enough chases there, but Greg Martiu now brings it out. Greg Martiu looking for a gap, and with his strong running brings it out to the 22. Corneran says, nice, just win. Chiefs penalty beauty of a game. Well, you can't be saying beauty of a game. You've been complaining about the game for the last ever. What are you talking about beauty of a game? You've been complaining about the game the entire game. That should be a penalty, Knights. Ooh, if he had dropped that ball there, it would have been a penalty. So left-hand side now. Nice crunch by Sean Kepi. Wow, great tackle there on Dane Gagai. Great tackle. Third tackle, right hand side. Crossland gives it off, and it's going to be Jacob Saifidi now. Gets it to the 45. 4th tackle. Still a man in the bin for Manly. Don't forget that. Still a man in the bin. They're going to go left-hand side here. Hastings! No, taken down at the 40. You were asking for it to hurry up and end Manly. You're exactly right. All right, Crossland now. He gives it up to Ponga, and Ponga whacks that ball up into the air. And it will be... Oh, Bradman Best! Oh, my God. How has he saved that try there, KO Weeks? How has he saved that try? That should have been a guaranteed try for Bradman Best, but instead, KO Weeks has grabbed onto him last second. Wow, how has he stopped that? How has he stopped that? So Manly get the ball here 10 metres out. Knights just robbed of a try from KO Weeks. Where who's had 171 running metres from 19 carries? Who's he talking about? Oh, Bradman Best. Yeah, he's been good. Garrick here. Garrick gets off 1 tackle. Garrick gets off 2 tackles and an offload. Left-hand side here for Manly. Brad Parker. No one's on the wing, though, because that's where Garrick would normally be. 2nd tackle at the 20. Blitz says, when did Best get a leg tat? Oh, my God. Really? We're going to do this again. Jason Deerham says, hello, people watching from the future. Hello, Jason. But it's a penalty, Manly. Penalty, Manly. With 7 minutes to go here. Penalty, Manly. All right. So they will kick this ball out to the halfway point. All right, Manly get a fresh set at the halfway. 9 penalties to 7 in favour of Newcastle today. There has been a lot of penalties today. So, 1 second here. All right, 2nd tackle now. It's Manly at the 40. We'll call it with 1.5 minutes to go here. And it's a knock on Manly. Knock on Manly to play the ball. You may as well challenge it, Manny. Did he still have the challenge? Do they still have the challenge? They're going to challenge it, yeah? They will challenge it. All right, so they're going to challenge John for the decision of knock on here. I don't know. I think this probably is a knock on, to be fair. But I didn't see much of it. So he's coming up here, puts the ball down on the foot. Oh, he hasn't knocked it on, though. He hasn't knocked it on, though. He didn't knock it on, though. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But he didn't knock it on, though. The hand stayed on it the whole time. Where was the knock on there? Can someone in the chat let me know, am I crazy here, or did he not lose that ball? I feel like I'm going crazy here. I feel like I'm going crazy. I swear he did not drop that ball. Okay, let's look at this again here. Yeah, and he doesn't knock the ball on. The hand was on the ball the whole time. Yeah, maintains it in his hand. No shit. He just said challenge unsuccessful. So I was right the whole time. How are you coming in and saying challenge unsuccessful when you haven't even reviewed the entire challenge yet? This is why you should have gone back and had a look at the try that Knight scored before. When you actually have a look at shit belong further than 3 seconds, you can see that he doesn't drop that ball. And you go back to that Knights try where you probably would have seen it was a knock on, but because he did it so quickly, Like, come on, man. This is why. They changed it. Even though they said unsuccessful, they've gone back and changed it. Which at least is the right call. But the fact of the matter is that you should have been able to do that for the Knights try that made this a 24-18 game. Oh, much as you are crazy, that's not a knock on. Exactly right. I am crazy, but that wasn't a knock on. Oh, man. Bunker is so... Man, they need a review of themselves. At least they got it right in the end. Sean Kepi here. 4 tackle, 20 metres out from the line. 4 tackle here, 22 metres out here from the line. Lachlan Croy on right-hand side. Gives it off here to Sipley. Sipley at the back into Arthur. Arthur to Schuster. Schuster right-hand side now. Chance in Manly. 5 metres out from the line. Fair tackle. 6 again now for Manly. Oh, boy. Here we go. Josh Schuster was on the final play. Jacob Arthur here. Jacob Arthur getting a try. Be amazing. 6 minutes to go here in the game. First tackle for Manly. Left-hand side here too. I'm not even sure that was there for Manly. 3 metres out from the line now. They're going to go right-hand side. Chance in for Manly! No, 1 metre out from the line. Your blood pressure must be high today. No, this is just us. We're just passionate about the game, bro. Right-hand side, Jacob Arthur. Jacob Arthur. 3 metres out from the line. 4 tackle. 3 metres out from the line. 4 tackle. Josh Schuster. Schuster, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing right now. I don't know what he's doing. He goes out to the right-hand side. Olakawatu. That was terrible from Schuster, man. That was dreadful. All right, so left-hand side now for Manly. Off to Schuster at the 15. He's going to fake it. He then kicks it over the top. What is Schuster doing, bro? Dreadful. So it's going to be first tackle over the Knights. 5 minutes out from their own line. Jack Marshall says, any thoughts on Warriors losing to a forward pass from neutral? No, Warriors lost that game themselves. Yes, that was a forward pass there in the first half. But the Warriors lost that game themselves, man. They had plenty of opportunities to win it. They had 5 bomb tries in the first half. And then you've also got the stupid play by Adam Pompey. But Dom Young's away here. Dom Young around 30, ripping Garrick. Dom Young still going. Dom Young still going. Dom Young still going. Dom Young. Dom Young. Try to come with the Knights and they're going to win the game. Dom Young with a try time to win the game here, you would assume. And it will be 28-18 with a kick to come. 4.5 minutes to go. Dom Young says, Solana. Solana, mate. Get out of here. Goodbye. Jamal Idris with the try. Muppet. But Dom Young just cuts out of the right. Gets around Parker. Gets around Sean Kepi. Garrick makes a good attempt at it, but Dom Young too strong for that. And then KO Weeks not good at the back. He gets done there by Dom Young. And he goes out of the corner. And Tona Tauquola had the pace to get to Dom Young, but he was just on the other side of the field. There you go. Not bad there by Dom Young. Like, realistically, that should have been the try to be leading the game for the Knights. But overall, you know, you can't complain about that try as much now because the Knights did score again. So 4 minutes to go here in the game. All right, so it's going to be 28-18. Kick to come from the right-hand side. 3 minutes 40 to go. Dom Young, 13 tries in the past 10 games at McDonald's. John Snady. Get around the English chat. No, I'll get around the Jamaican. I'll get around the Jamaican Dom Young, mate. I'll get around the Jamaican. Because Dom Young is Jamaican. We don't get around English here. No, Seb Watson. No way. No way, son. No way. All right. I don't think Manly can win from here. I don't think so. All right, Jackson Hastings, goals today, 2 from 5, 40%. Missed a few kicks today, unfortunately. At least it's been a good game to finish off the round. It has been a good game to finish off the round. Manly fans can be proud of the effort, considering they've got no Jake, Tom, Ben Trbojevic, and no Daly Cherry Evans, and no Instagram blocker Josh Aloye. Hastings is a dreadful conversion kicker. So if Manly get a short kick score, they can actually still win this game. But Jackson Hastings had a shocking night with the boot. Shocking night with the boot. Expert says, is Hastings kicking the balls to fans in the ground? Is Hastings kicking balls to fans in the crowd? On to Origin now. Hopefully the series is as good as last year's. Yeah, exactly. Last year's Origin series was fantastic. Fantastic. But if the NRL season this year has been anything to go by, it will be. So this result will benefit the Titans. It will benefit the Roosters because the Titans and the Roosters will go above Manly now. But the short kick won't work, and the Knights, they'll bring this ball out to the 35. First tackle. They're going to go right-hand side here, gamble off to Hastings. Hastings now to Daniel Saifidi. But now I'm starting to feel the origin right now. I'm starting to feel it. Have Knights missed 6 conversions? They've missed 4, I think. 6? I think they've missed... No, they would have missed 4. Yeah, to make it 36-18. Yeah. And Warriors 78. Yeah, Lucas. Warriors 78. Kalaponga here. Left that side of Bradman Best. Best has been good today. Back to Kalaponga. Oh, slammed. Slammed to the tackle. They're 20 metres out from the line. 4 tackle. All right. 4 tackle. Kalaponga should have been put in HIA for about 4 times today. He should have been in the HIA for about 4 times. There's no way they've missed 6 conversions. I think it's 4. No, they've only had 6 tries, the Knights. So, yeah, they've missed 4. I'm right. Fit tackle now. And Crossland at the 20. Jackson Hastings. He'll put that ball up in the air here for Dom Young. No, but easy. Take that by Garrick. And Garrick will get it out. Get an offload away to K.O. Weeks. All right, Manly have to score on this set. And then have to get the short kick very quickly. All right, right-hand side. Brad Parker. He'll get this ball out to the 20. The NRL app says they missed 6 for some reason. People are complaining about this NRL app, I don't know, but NRL app is apparently making a lot of mistakes. All right, they'll get this ball now, Manly to the 30. He put his extra padded headgear on to prove his origin worthy. All right, so right-hand side now, Josh Schuster. Schuster short ball to Sean Kepi. Sean Kepi still going here. Sean Kepi can't get the offload away, 4 tackle. EP says, yes, Dominic, just land on my multis. Good stuff, mate. Josh Schuster. Good big pass over the top there. Tolta Kola. Taking out the 45. This is their last chance, man. They have to score right now. They have to score right now on this set. Jacob Arthur, not the play, man. Not the play. But they're going to kick it through. Chase through here. Oh, Manly! They're throwing back! Manly! Oh, so close. Oh, that was the chance. Oh, it's going to be game over, but holy damn. Manly League has scored. Who caught that and threw that back? That was actually impressive. Garrick grabs the ball, offloads it back, and then Saab. Oh, man. Who said taken out? He says taken out. You wish, bro. You wish. So Knights will soak up the time. Now, Jackson Hastings, you won't complain about wasting the 40 seconds now, will ya? Yeah, Jackson Hastings ain't talking about to the referee now about wasting any time at the dropout, is he? This is what you need to learn. This is what he had to learn. This is the rules. You're allowed to do that. And he's not complaining anymore. So it's going to be 12-4 Sipley. Oh, good run by Sipley to the 20. All right, they roll it back here. They have to score and then not take the kick effectively. Jacob Arthur. Oh, Arthur slapped by Matt Kroger. 21 seconds. They can't go for the kick if they get it, though. They just can't do it. Josh Schuster here. They're wasting too much time. Schuster's so slow sometimes, bro. K.O. Weeks. Taking down 10 minutes out. They can't win now, Manly. They can't win now, Manly. So they're just trying to fix 4 and against, but still 6 again, but doesn't matter. Manly here. They go Jacob Arthur. Nah, that's not it, bro. All right, there you go. And there we go. That'll be game over there. That'll be game over. Whew. And it will be 28-18. Good game. Fun game to watch. Controversial in regards to the Knights' second last try there. But the Knights get the win 28-18. That will put them now into... they still stay below Manly due to points differential. They only win that game by 8 points. Oh, sorry, 10 points. So the Knights will go from minus 36 to minus 26. Manly will go from minus 8 to minus 18. So the Titans will now jump above Manly. Roosters will jump above Manly. That means Manly will drop down to 11th. The Eels, the Eels will be in, the Eels go back down into 13th. They're not in the bottom 4 yet, but the Knights will go to 13. Titans and Roosters go to 14 with the bye. So the Eels will go down into 13th where the Knights were, and the Knights will jump up to 12th. 12th position above the Eels from 13th. Wow. All right, there you go. So Warriors stay in the 8 as well. They'll be happy with that one. Guys, I'm going to jump off for now. Obviously, tomorrow night we'll be doing a preview for Origin. A live preview for Origin with Sportshed TV, boys. So get ready for that one tomorrow night. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. I appreciate you as usual. Pretty fun game to end that second half. But now we've got Origin Week. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Alrighty, guys. Appreciate you as always. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.